Very good afternoon and welcome to Hillside Gardens, where we have the national semi-final between the UWE Bullets and LEEDS BECKETT Carnegie. I'm Chris Green, and as ever I am joined by the other voice of the UWE Bullets, Mr. Craig McLeod. Craig, welcome.
Hi there, Greener. How's it going? Excited to be here. Semi-final football, win or go home. And for for one team, this will be the last game of the season. So
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And the last time these two teams met, was it last season did they meet, or was it the season before that?
I believe last season.
Yeah, so UWE obviously victorious in that matchup, and they went on to the national final where they are reigning national champions for the BUCS League. In the other semi-final, we've got local rivals Bristol Academy Pride (SGS) against the Nottingham American football team. Currently just checking the score to give you an update on that one, but before we get this game started, one of the referees in Bafra unfortunately passed away yesterday. Chris Jarvis, his name was, and so there's going to be a minute's silence before the game starts just to fill you in on what's happening. A bit of a tragic event there, so condolences to his family and everyone at Bafra and anyone who knew him as well.
Yeah, obviously a sad time for the league and British American football in general. It's always sad when we lose anybody. So yeah, we'll be taking this chance to show our respects.
So you see the players kind of going through their pre-game talks. Coach Dan Mayer there, you can see him talking to his players, giving them the last words of advice and encouragement. They're getting ready and amped up for this semi-final here, and it's going to be a good one today, Craig, I think. This
has been the build-up between this game and whatever the final brings for whichever teams make it there. This semi-final might be the best game left on the schedule.
Yeah, agreed. Obviously, apart from the final, which is going to be on Tuesday of the opening night of Big Bucks Wednesday, so on a Tuesday evening. And it'll be decided by one of the 4 teams that are left in the competition, which we will find out today at some point. The players just lining up, we're getting ready for the minute silence here, so we're going to pay our respects as well, and just silence on comms as we wait for the referees. And a great show of respect there from both teams and everyone around at Hillside Gardens, with the minute's silence for referee Chris Jarvis.
Yeah, and as the referees move to the centre of the field, we'll have our captains walk out and we'll get ready to get this game underway.
Yeah, and obviously just a few kind of notable stats for the UE team this season. The offensive line have actually not let up any sacks all season. 0 sacks all season, which is incredible.
That's an amazing feat. To go 2 games in a row without giving up a sack is amazing. To go this far into a season is something else. We've seen the UE offensive line has been phenomenal, and they'll be looking to maintain that record today.
Yeah, crazy thing. I mean, have you ever heard of that? 0 sacks in a season before?
No, and that says a lot about the quarterbacks for UE as well, where they're not even taking a knee. There's not been fumbled snaps that have led to a sack. Anything of that nature. It's just been consistent across the board, which definitely deserves the recognition.
Yeah, and captains for UE today, we've got George Rhymes there, number 5. We've got Hamish McClure, number 12. Dante Sporacco, number 10. And Jersey Ekhorst there, number 2 for the UWE Bullets. And the referee just explaining which side's heads, which side's tails. Of course, you're going to need to get that one right.
We are football players after all.
And Leeds obviously being the visiting side will choose heads or tails. Craig, are you a heads or a tails man?
Tails never fails, unless it fails.
Until it fails.
Until it fails. But yeah, well, let's see who's going to be getting the ball first. We know if UE win the toss, chances are they'll want to take the ball.
Yeah, so it looks like Leeds have won the toss. They will defer the option to the second half. So we are going to see the UWE Bullets on kick return and offense first.
Yeah, and you know, Coach Dan Mayer and Coach Frankie Pankhurst are buzzing about that decision. They want to get the ball in their hands. They want to set the tone.
And have deferred. UWE will receive. Okay, gentlemen, shake hands and good luck.
There we go.
First bit of voice from Amir Brooks, our white hat for today. Rest of the crew, from Bathra, joined by Albert Lambert, who is the umpire, Russell Newton, the head linesman, Graham Coleman, line judge, Ewan Patterson, back judge, Kieran Smith, field judge, and John Burns as the side judge.
Yeah, and being on the side, we're on the Leeds sideline at the moment. They're all getting very hyped up at the moment. This is going to be a hard-hitting game. I'm excited for the next 4 quarters of football.
Yeah, they're going to be up for this. Leeds have beaten UWE on this field one time before as well. A few years ago, I think 2018-19 season, Leeds beat them, and that was the year that Leeds went to the championship and won the ship.
Was that in the Hills? I thought Hillside was...
It was at Hillside, yeah. It was here at Hillside. It's the only game I think that UWE have lost at Hillside, if memory serves me correct.
Yeah, I know that there was the game before the season was cut short due to the pandemic, and UWE beat Leeds, but I can't remember if that was Beckett or if that was...
Yeah, that was Leeds. It was. I was playing in that game, Craig. I remember that one well. It was 60-0 to UWE, so that was a good day out for us. A good day out for the lads, for the Leeds Carnegie boys. Fun day out with the lads.
Yeah, so Leeds and UWE becoming quite familiar with each other over the last few years.
Yeah, these two teams always seem to meet each other in the playoffs, which is, creating a bit of a playoff rivalry here between the two teams.
Yeah, it looks like just a bit of confusion on the kickoff team for Leeds here, just getting themselves set, getting themselves ready.
And we are just about set and ready to go, as we have 11 on each side of the ball now, and Leeds about ready to kick it away. And BUCS national semi-final, here we go.
And quite a low kick, very returnable. It is bouncing around, causing some issues in back there. It's giving that up, and Leeds are going to have the ball.
I'm not sure
well, I don't know why he's left
there.
that. That's just a very bad decision. Very bad decision from the UWE return team there to just let that bounce. I believe that's going to be Leeds' ball.
Now, unsure what Ethan Fisher was doing there. I mean, why is he not diving on that ball?
Yeah, that is not how UWE wanted to start this game. This is...
just a big mental error from UWE there.
Not only have they given the ball over, they've given the ball over at about the 2-yard line. This could be quick points for Leeds within the first few seconds of this game.
Yeah, so we're going to see Leeds offense on the ball. I see that commentator's curse. We were talking about it before online. I said we're going to see the UWE offense first, but we're not. We're going to see the Leeds offense come out here first, due in part to that mental error from the UWE Bullets there, which is unfortunate for them. So UWE defense, first test of the day, trying to hold out with 1st and goal to go for LEEDS BECKETT.
Yeah, this is a big ask for the UWE defense to hold them here. A lot of excitement on this Leeds team surrounding this quick turnover.
And there's a carry in. I think he's going to be in straight away, and it's going to be a quick score. That's Tom Morris in for LEEDS BECKETT Carnegie, and they are on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, and just like that, we're only 13 seconds into this game. Leeds up 6. Terrible mental error from the UWE special teams there, and Leeds capitalising in very quick fashion.
Yeah, special teams coordinator Jack Farr will not be happy with that one. He really prides himself on his special teams unit and the way that they've been this season, and that was just a real costly mistake there by UWE. And we see the Carnegie offense staying out to go for the 2-point conversion.
Just a quick question, Greener, on some of the rules within the British game. In terms of crackback box and blocking towards the line of scrimmage, in terms of big hits, is that legal? Is that not legal?
Yeah, so they've taken that out of the game now. There has to be, the player has to see the other player come in.
Yep.
They can't be blindside. There is no such thing as a blindside block anymore. So that's not allowed to be done. You can crack. And it looks like you are going to hold that up there. So you can crack, but the player must have time to react to that crack. So they have to turn their body and look at you. If they're not looking at you and you get blocked in the side, that'd be a penalty, and it's a personal foul, and it's a 15-yarder. Yeah,
because Leeds had an interesting inwards blocking scheme on their touchdown, and I wasn't sure if it was a...
I think it looked okay. I don't think it looked anything malicious.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't look like a big crackback block and a swarming UWE defense there, not giving up the 2-point conversion. But LEEDS BECKETT on the scoreboard first, 6-0 here to Leeds, and we're only 20 seconds into the game, Craig. So Bit of a shock for UWE here, but they're going to have to rally real quick.
Real quick, I think getting that stop on the 2-point conversion was absolutely a necessity for UWE to come into this next portion of the game a little bit more positively.
Yeah, that's it. And the kicker for LEEDS BECKETT, he was a punter as well. Saw him warming up. He was booming some punts down there when he was warming up.
Yeah, noticed that. Noticed there was some, I don't want to say hit or miss, but there was some that were absolutely phenomenal, some that were a bit shaky, and UWE are going to have to take advantage of the shaky ones. Yeah,
so hopefully they've had a conversation now, the two returners down there, and figured out what was going on and maybe get a handle on this one to try and get a good return. Jersey Ekhorst this season, he's ran a few back for touchdowns that have been called back, so he's a little bit cursed on these, but hopefully not today. And Leeds are away with the kickoff. It's a booming kick this time, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and UWE are going to get the ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. Just in those two kicks, the first kick caused UWE some issues because it was a bit of a low kick. It was bouncing around. And then that kick just nice and high, straight out the back of the end zone. Just those differences. It's going to be difficult for the UWE return team to read how to play these kicks and punts.
Yeah, it is a little bit gusty out here today as well. It's coming from sort of towards us, towards the lead sideline, kind of on an angular from the left-hand side of the end zone on the top side of the field. So a little bit of wind today. Hopefully that won't diminish this pass game from the UWE Bullets, as they've been so potent this season. Got a motion from Ethan Fisher. It's a jet sweep to the left.
Yeah, and he's making some good yardage.
Nice first down carry by Ethan Fisher there. Just real blocked up nice around the edge there.
Yeah, everybody picked up their assignment really well. You can see Leeds did a really good job of flowing towards the direction of the ball. And really nice form tackle there from number 32 for Leeds, which is Ben Mitchell.
Yeah, we see UWE huddling up today. Sometimes they huddle, sometimes they go no huddle. So a bit of a huddle approach today by the looks of things from offensive coordinator Frankie Pankhurst.
Yeah, and UWE have put a lot on tape, which means that Leeds will have seen lots of different approaches to the game. And he's cutting back inside, but it's going to be a loss.
Oh, ball on the ground, ball on the ground. Are they going to deem him down? The ball is out. That's KK Brooks there on the catch and run, but I think they're going to call him down. It's going to be third down, UWE Bullets. But again, a little bit of a mental error there, almost costly and almost resulting in a turnover for the UWE Bullets.
Yeah, very shaky start, and just like that, we're looking at about 3rd and 8 for the UWE Bullets. Just really good pursuit from that Leeds defense. Look, in no time at all, you've got 5 people around KK, and I think he might have got away with one there.
I think he may have got away with that. That ball did look like it was almost out. I think that would have gone to review.
It's close, yeah. I think that's close either way.
Hamish going deep down the left-hand side. He's got a man.
No!
Oh, it's dropped by Jersey Ekhorst. Just couldn't quite get the handle on the ball there. He did have a step. I think if he catches that, he walks in.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful trajectory on this throw by Hamish. A little bit low, but still the kind of catch you expect to be made.
And so it's going to be 4th down, and we are going to see a punt from UWE, which we don't often see.
No, you know that if UWE going for the pass there was always, we're punting if we don't get this. If they went for the run, we'd have expected to see a 4th down conversion attempt. But 4th and 7, yeah, you just got to take the punt.
Yeah, and UWE's usual punter, Jax Crawford, still out on the suspension. So we've got Max Parkinson back there, the defensive lineman, punts it. And it's a decent kick. It's bounce.
Yeah, it's going
bouncing around. It takes a bit of a UWE bounce, and it's going to be around about midfield where Leeds are going to take the ball.
Yeah, and good field position for Leeds here. They've started extremely strong, getting that quick turnover on the special teams. Really good stop there. UWE didn't even get a 1st down on that drive, which is a rarity for this UWE offense. So Leeds should be very happy with how this game started.
Yeah, Leeds in the huddle here, seeing what they come out for 1st down. Coming in this tight kind of double wing formation.
Yeah, this cutting formation we saw Newcastle running a lot a couple of weeks ago.
The motion, and 23's got the ball. He's going up the right-hand side. Good gain up the right-hand side. The back there is Eli Turner on the carry. Nice gain on 1st down.
Yeah, and as we see this play again, just a lot of mess in the backfield to really get UWE on the back foot, not knowing who's going to get this ball. And yeah, really good decision there. Cutting up when he did to make sure he gets this close to the first down marker. You see a motion from Leeds, and it's just going to be a sneak essentially, but he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. I think the referee
There was an
called
early
the whistle.
yeah, early whistle there.
Yeah, I don't think he could be too upset. He was getting tackled at the point, but yeah, very early whistle.
Yeah, number 11, the quarterback for the Leeds Beckett is Zahir Wilder. They do have Matt Mariota on the team today, but he is not quarterbacking for Leeds.
Okay. Yeah, very good. I think one of the reasons the ref blew the whistle there is it's not often you see a QB sneak go for that many yards.
No. Athletic play by the QB.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Bad from the UWE front, which is a rare thing for us to say. They're normally on top of these types of things, getting good penetration, good pressure, but not on that occasion.
Yeah, Leeds coming in a wing left with twins to the left as well. It's going to be a sweep to the left. Running back running quite high. Big hit there, number 34. That is Tom Morris, the touchdown scorer from earlier for Leeds Beckett, with a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, we'll be looking at about second and 4, I think.
Yeah, Leeds having good success running the outside at the moment. They seem to be blocking it up quite well, and UWE not really wrapping up on their tackles.
No, and that's a prime example right there. There was a good opportunity to wrap up, hold up, and take that ball away, and none of the players that got to the ball looked like they were considering that.
Yeah, so Leeds now in the double wing, but with 2 receivers. So coming out in multiple formations.
Yeah,
Number 11 dropped
air.
back to pass. Maybe a little bit of a hold from the right tackle there,
Yeah,
but
it did look.
again, UWE not wrapping up on the tackle. And a great gain by the tight end there.
Yeah, the tight end did a really good job of finding space, getting himself open, creating a big target for the quarterback to aim for, and that's a good first down by Leeds.
Yeah, number 88 there, Fred Nash on the catch, and short run after the catch. Good job by him.
Yeah, as we see this again, number 57, maybe getting a little bit lucky there.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that sometimes gets called, sometimes doesn't. You know, the refs obviously letting the guys play today.
Oh, good work there from. Can't see who that is. I think that's number 10.
Yeah,
for you.
Dante Sparacco
Yeah,
there.
that was a great play getting through the blocker to go make the tackle.
Again, Leeds coming out in another different formation. They've got double wing to the right.
And I believe that should be a false start, but it's not been called, so.
A short gain there by the running back. Number 23, Eli Turner again. Looks like they've got some athletic players here, Leeds. Some really good runners.
Yeah, they know what they're good at. They know they want to get the ball in the hands of their good players. Yeah, if we just see this again, I just think there's a bit of.
Yeah, maybe 34 moved a little bit early there, the running back.
Looked very twitchy in the backfield there.
But if he's moving laterally to the side, it could be classed as a motion. So we'll err on the side of caution for that one, Craig. But no flags on the play,
listen,
so
yeah. You play the game.
Another motion.
The fullback dive, but it's caught up immediately.
Yeah, this time UWE stopping that one dead in his tracks. Sam Morris, the running back there, with no room to go. And you got AK there in on the tackle, along with Leon and George Rhymes and a bunch of other UWE Bullets I couldn't see because there was a flood of white jerseys. Let's have a little quick look at the replay here. Yeah, so AK was the first man there. You got George Rhymes coming in.
Yeah,
and then also
Dante did.
Yeah, Dante coming in to finish off. Sorry, Craig, go on, carry on.
No, sorry, just interesting blocking scheme. They were running towards that right-hand side, but left the right D end completely free.
So Leeds now in a spread formation, so another different formation from them. They're really hitting UWE with all these different formations today.
We're still seeing the run, and he's cutting back.
He's got an edge. He's got an edge. Dante. There's a hold. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. Dante Sparacco there, not fooled by that one with the running back cutting back. That was Eli Turner again, and Leon Klosevic was there as well in amongst it.
Yeah, and it's we don't know too much about how Leeds have been playing, but it's interesting when you see players try to play that east-west kind of motion, like play across the field. It's not going to fly against more athletic teams like your UWEs, Nottinghams, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, UWE have got great sideline-to-sideline linebackers, so they can get out there. You know, you've got guys like Dante Sparacco, who's played at Colorado. Yes, he plays tight end usually for the Bullets, but big game like this, semi-final, he's out there starting on the defense, which is what you would expect from this team. You know, big players show up in big situations, and they're putting their ballers on the field, that's for sure.
Yeah, as we wait to hear from the referees for what the penalty is for. like we say, in the area of holding, but you never know.
Holding, offence,
Oh, you do
number
know.
11. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, third down.
Of course I know, Craig. I know football.
So, quick question for you on this one. Would you accept this penalty, or would you take fourth down?
I'd send them back. Yeah, I'd send them back. UWE have sent them back.
Yeah,
I think it would have been 4th and 5. You know, the way that Leeds have been running,
Yep.
they're probably going to go for it on 4th and 5. So I think they've made the right call by sending them back here.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they cause a big play here with the wind blowing today, it's not an easy automatic kick if they choose to kick it on the next down.
Yeah, so Leeds back in this double wing formation with the 2 receivers out wide. And you got Zahir Wilder on
And
the
it's going to
centre.
be a pitch, and you in the backfield immediately, but not making the tackle.
Max Parkinson there, first man, and then Divine comes in and finishes it off, number 13. And great job by both of those guys, getting some good penetration up the middle.
Absolutely, and what worked with that play is even if you're not going to make the tackle in those situations, you just got to hold up the player until help arrives. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
what was done perfectly here.
Yeah, and it looks like Leeds are sending out their field goal unit here. As I said, it is a little bit windy east to west out here, so it'll be interesting to see if they get a good kick here.
Yeah, just trying to get their line sorted at the moment. And it looks like they've got the players that they need. Maybe not in the right positions, but they're out there now.
Field goal kicker. Number 96, as we said, we saw him punting in the warm-up. Didn't see him do any kicking, but it looks like there's only a full start by Leeds here.
Yeah, now what happens here with Leeds, this becomes a much more difficult kick with the extra 5 yards. And we have seen 96, Aidan Kane does have a leg on him, so...
Yeah, suddenly a 35-yard attempt becomes to a 40-ish yard attempt.
Prior to the snap, full start by the offensive guard. That's a 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
The ball's going to be snapped around about the 30 yards, so this is going to be about a 47-yard field goal attempt here, a 46-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, I tell you what, looking at it in person, it looks a lot shorter than it does on the TV.
Leeds all
way,
over
I'm
the
not
place.
making it. Yeah, they don't...
Maybe calling a timeout, no. They've ran their quarterback out at wing back here. Interesting.
That is interesting. That is interesting.
There we go.
Low snap. Yeah, low.
Whistles again. It is wide left. There was whistles before the snap, I think. Referee's just figuring out what's going on.
Offside.
Okay, offside, so they're going to get the 5 yards back in the re-kick.
Some downs just take longer than others.
We can hear from Amir Brooks here.
Offside, defence. That's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, 4th down.
And while we've got a little break in play, just a shout out to our sponsors. You can see them in the left-hand corner of the screen. We've got TeamBuildr, PlayOverseas, and EP Sports.
Yeah, thank you all for your support.
And obviously, as always, our production team, CheersMate Productions, putting on this live stream for us today.
Smashing the footage as always.
So here we go again. Another try. Good snap, good hold. Kick is going to be wide right this time.
Yeah, it looks like it was a bit short as well.
Yeah, a bit short, bit wide right. It looked like a good snap and hold, but kicker just kind of chipping it. And there's that inconsistency that you might have seen at the start of with the warm-ups going on that you alluded to. And we got the band in the house tonight, Craig, on this afternoon.
We have missed them. Yeah, a bit of a scoop there.
Yeah, they weren't here for the quarterfinals, but they braved it out today. A little bit warmer conditions today.
It's a nice day out here.
It's about 14, 15 degrees, I think my car said when I got here. Almost didn't wear the coat out. But yeah, UWE coming out in that spread formation. Well, tight end to the left, trips to the twins to the right.
There's going to be a running play.
Straight up the gut. There's KK Brooks. And he pounds forward for about a gain of 9. Maybe 10 is going to be a first down. Yep, first down, UWE Bullets. Just that extra dive there got him the first down.
And UWE changing from going to a no huddle now.
Yeah, UWE just quickening up the pace. I like this from UWE. I think that's what they need to do now. Just tempo, tempo, tempo. Carrick and Brooks again on the carry. This time gets about 4 yards.
Yeah, still does a really good job there of making gains, despite taking that initial contact, just fighting through it a little bit.
Yeah, and again, UWE lining up fast. They're going real quick on this drive and just switching the back over. Hamish doing a bit of audibles at the line. Likes what he sees, maybe Jersey. Bit of messages going on to him here. And it's a QB run. And number 54 stops it dead. Nathan Roberts with the tackle for loss. Big play by him.
Straight through to make that play. Very unlike the UWE offensive line to let a player through that cleanly. As we see this again, we'll see exactly what happened.
He's on that right defensive end. Noah there just slightly whiffing his block.
Yeah, reaching a little bit.
Yeah, just was kind of left lunging at his guy, and 54 there. Nathan Roberts makes the tackle for loss.
Yeah, and just like that, it's about 3rd and 14.
And whistles before, and it's timeout UWE Bullets. Leeds definitely have the momentum here early on here, Craig.
Yeah, they're playing really well. I mean,
half.
this is what UWE's. This will be their 6th offensive play of the game. If you told me we'd be nearly 10 minutes into this game and UWE'd only run 6 plays and punted once, you would you'd find it quite hard to believe. So Leeds, yeah, this defense really got their number at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the tempo way is the way to go by the looks of things, getting some success early on with those downs. But interesting play call.
Timeout was called at 2 minutes 55.
Interesting play call by Frankie Pankhurst there. We don't usually see Hamish McClure use his legs a lot, only when he needs to, but an actual QB sweep called there on that play. So obviously something that they've looked at in preparation for this game, thinking they can get the outside maybe with that extra blocker. But it just goes to show when you've got 10 guys doing their job, but one guy slightly gets it wrong, it can be catastrophic for them.
Absolutely, and UWE looked like they had the right idea. They obviously liked the personnel that were out there against Leeds personnel. And
yeah, UWE in empty now, and it's an out route to Ethan Fischler. Ethan Fischler is wild after the catch usually. Ball is out.
And as UWE recovering. And this is 2 weeks in a row we've seen UWE putting the ball on the ground a fair amount.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and short.
Yeah,
UWE offense staying on the field.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything other, to be honest. We're getting close to the halfway line, beyond the 40, and it's about 4th and 1, 4th and inches. It's very much a down and distance UWE would take.
I'm going to call UWE trying to draw them offside here. No, they're going for it. Abel and Packer on the carry. He's going to be stuffed. And that Leeds defensive line winning the battle up front at the moment.
Yeah, they are not letting UWE run over teams the way they have all season. They are letting you know, hey, you are going to have to change things up a little bit here. That was a great play from this Leeds defense.
Yeah, number 16, Dan Francis there, in on the tackle. He's been balling at the start of this game for the LEEDS BECKETT Carnegie.
Yeah, as you see everybody getting caught up there. 59 doing a great job for Leeds there. That's what really sets that off. Throws number 51 onto the floor and just causes utter chaos, which leads to that tackle for a loss and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and we're getting to the closing moments of this first quarter here, and Leeds with a chance to go 2 scores up with good field position. And they're going to go to the air, straight down the pipe. He's wide open. Oh, and it's picked off!
And that's a huge pick!
Picked off! Tom with the big pick!
And that is, I tell you what, if you want to talk about plays that are needed to be made, that is one of them. He looked like he was free down the middle. That looked like a free pass for a free touchdown to Leeds, and just coming out of nowhere, getting this pick right in the bucket.
He was playing receiver there, caught it over his shoulder, and Wilder makes a great read there, but yeah. I think it needs to be on a route rather than loopy. He put that too much air under that ball. It gave Tom the safety time to get over and pick that ball off.
Gave him lots of time, and UWE needs to take advantage of this. This whole game has been played in the UWE half of the field. They're going to have to, this might be a long drive, but they're going to have to make it work.
See another run. KK Brooks this time got a bit of space, and he is tackled down there with a gain of about 8. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for UWE.
Yeah, and it looks like we're going to go with the no huddle again. So obviously, be interesting if this was decided beforehand or if it depends on how well the first play goes.
Yeah, UWE in that spread formation. Hamish McClure back to pass. Sorry, they're in trips right. Hamish scrambling left and gets down for a first down at right around the 30-yard line.
And there we go. UWE getting their first down of the game. That's going to calm some nerves for this offense.
Yeah, it's just a settler, isn't it? They've been striving to get it. Leeds defense playing really well up front to start with, putting a lot of pressure on that offensive line, and it's nice for the UWE Bullets. That should calm a bit of the nerves here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, you've played offense, Greener. When your defense gets a turnover, you don't want to let them down. You want to make that turnover count. So we can see this UWE offense staying on its feet.
And Bacco, great balance and driving forward. Real patient running from him through the hole, and he's going to get about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2 again. And UWE this time punishing up front in that offensive line, winning the battle this drive so far.
Yeah, this is what we like to see. The trenches today look like they're going to be a fun battle to watch. It's been a bit of back and forth so far. UWE lining up again and no huddle after that great gain.
Yeah, Hamish McClure back to pass, gets Ethan Fischler on the out route, swings a guy around, but there he is again, that man, number 16, Dan Francis, in and around the ball.
Yeah, he's flying over the field.
He's a key player for this Leeds defense. And UWE need to think of a way of trying to get a hat on that guy.
Yeah, and the Leeds defense in general doing a good job of like holding players up to get these, big hitters, these ball hawks into the situation.
Yeah, UWE just going a mix of huddle, no huddle here, so they've huddled on this play. Maybe just to catch a bit of wind. Getting close to midfield now. They're going in that empty formation, trips at the top end, twins to the right. Hamish McClure back to pass, quick ball out to KK Brooks, who makes a man miss. And he gets pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, after a good gain there, probably about
7, 8 yards.
Yeah, it's looking quite close to, be 2nd and 2 again by the looks of it. And UWE over the halfway mark for the first time today.
Yeah, UWE's first time in Leeds' territory, which is going to be great for their confidence. But they're just taking what the defense are giving them right now, and I think that's it. We don't want to get too kind of creative with the play calling.
That's
just
the end of the first quarter.
Just keep taking what they're giving them, and here we are, end of the first quarter, so the field will flip around here.
Yeah, it's always nice when the field flips around when you're at midfield.
Nice, easy changeover, that's it. Only got to move the ball about 8 yards.
Yeah, you're all good. So. But yeah, it's been an interesting first quarter. Leeds really came here today to prove that they belong, and they definitely do at the moment.
Yeah, they are here to play, that's for sure, and I think they're probably the only team or the only kind of group of people that would have thought they'd be up after the first quarter here.
You've got to have that belief. You can't go anywhere and think you're going to be behind, because you're on the wrong mindset. They came here, they were hyped before the game. They took advantage of that great field position to start the game, and they're riding that momentum. They're riding that wave of self-belief and what's the right word I'm looking for? They're
riding that train.
They're riding that train, baby.
And there's the touchdown from earlier from Leeds running back, Tom Morris.
We see this pick again.
And there's our Tom with a pick. Tom, a converted quarterback as well. He was a quarterback at Bath Spa University last year.
Oh.
Now playing safety for the Bullets. And here we go. UWE back on offense. That's going to be close to a first down here for
I think
UWE.
it will be.
And by the looks of the top referee, it looks like they've given him the spot, and it is going to be 1st and 10 UWE Bullets.
And this is what you like to see from the UWE Bullets, where not every play has to go a lot of distance, but they're doing a great job of tiring this Leeds defense down by not huddling, by not giving them the chance to change personnel, and just continuing to take their time with this drive and make it count.
Yeah, trips left here for UWE. Could be a pass play coming up here. And Hamish McClure does drop back to pass straight over the middle, and he's picked off! He is picked off by the Leeds linebacker, and he's going up the right-hand sideline.
He's going to go all the way by the looks of it.
KK
He's made
Brooks
a great
is
cut on
there.
the inside.
Great touchdown saving tackle by Eric, the center, but what a play. Number 47, Arthur Kingdom, with the pick and the return for big yardage, and Leeds find themselves in a great position again.
Yeah, he absolutely just stole this out of the air. Hamish sees his man, it's there, and that is such an athletic pick from a linebacker.
Yeah, he's quite tall for a linebacker as well, isn't he? 47.
Yeah,
he's
using
quite
his
tall.
reach. Took every inch of that reach to go up and snag that ball. And UWE's best drive of the day, unfortunately, ends in a turnover.
It does, but again, why go away from the run? The run was working. Run, 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 run. Why go away from it? Interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision. UWE are going to be frustrated with themselves with the defense coming out. They know they can get their own turnovers as well, and they've got a point to prove.
Yeah, and Hamish is very, very selfish with the ball. That's only the 3rd pick he's thrown all season. So a rarity getting picked off there, but great play by the linebacker.
Yeah, his lead's going to the air. He's going to run up the middle as nothing's available. He's going to find the edge. It looks like he might make it, but pushed out of the sideline.
Yeah, quarterback Wilder there, just nothing there for him, so he just scrambles, gets what he can, and gets out of bounds. And Leeds definitely hyped on his sideline for this now.
No, can you blame them? They're playing so well to start this game. They can smell BUCS final football, and they want some of it.
The Leeds again in this double wing formation, 2 receivers out wide.
And it's a fake pitch.
And Wilder, the keeper on the backside, is he going to
still
throw
a pass. Going to the end zone.
Oh, he was wide open. He was wide open. They missed one there. That receiver in the back of the end zone, number 88, Fred
again.
Nash. Yeah, that tall tight end receiver type at the back of the end zone. He was wide open. Wilder just overthrew him.
Yeah, Leeds did a really good job of not getting any of their players downfield from the offensive line.
Oh, he's wide open.
Yeah, it looks like UWE did just enough in terms of pressure there to get that ball a bit wayward.
And that's what this kind of double wing offense does to you. They run, they run, they run, they run, they run. They fake run, play action, and they get a guy wide open, but just missed the chance there. Wilder would definitely want to have that one back.
Oh, absolutely. Every play is a development of their scheme, and he's going to the air again. Nearly fell, but he's going to get himself, try to get to the outside, does fall this time.
He falls down. He gets good yards, though. Again, good scramble by Wilder. He's going to be about 3rd and short here, about 3rd and 2.
I think it's 4th down.
Is that 4th? Did I miss it down?
Yeah,
am I not watching?
Down.
It is 4th down. I'm glad I've got you here, Craig.
I'm glad I got CheersMate changing the changing the numbers.
The
for me at
graphic
the
on the field, yeah. So Wilder there just slips down, and Jersey, of course, was good contain, not letting him get the sideline there. So big down here for Leeds, well, and for UWE as well. Their defense, they need a stop here.
Yeah, this is huge. This is a big play in this game.
And earlier we alluded to UWE trying to capitalize on that turnover, and they didn't. And Leeds now trying to reward their turnover, their defense.
Yeah, I think UWE are going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, smart play, I think.
Timeout. Leeds Beckett.
Okay.
That is their first timeout of the half.
I mean, smart timeout by either side there. I think it's a good call by the Leeds head coach there, taking the timeout and talking it over. This is a big down. This is a momentum changer here.
Everybody has to be on the same page for this play. You only need a couple yards, and it will, you get to refresh on 1st and goal. You need to be happy with this play, and you need to go into the playbook and go, what do we know?
9 minutes 36, 9:36.
So 9:36 left in the half, and UWE will probably like this break. They'll have a chance to talk to their coaches, defensive coordinator T over there, talking them through what they're going to run, and maybe try and fix a few things with that receiver wide open, Fred Nash in the end zone. Obviously a blown coverage there. They sold out on the run, not sticking to their guy. Those DBs have got to be so disciplined.
You've got to be.
So disciplined.
It can be the hardest thing in a game where it's just run, 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 to know you still have to stay on your man regardless. Like, you can feel useless, you can feel like you're not doing a lot, but as soon as you try and make a hero play, that is when you're not where you need to be.
It's when you get caught napping, that's it. And as a DB, you played a lot of corner in your time, you have to be so disciplined out there.
It can be hard sometimes. It can be really difficult. But yeah, your man is your man, your zone is your zone, and UWE got lucky there.
Yeah, they did, and it looks like Leeds going in this real tight formation here, looking like they're going to run the Philly sneak.
Yeah, and then UWE missing some bulk up front that they're used to having, so be interesting to see if they've got the men to stop this.
Oh, it's going to be close, depending on the stop.
I don't know.
It's going to be close.
I don't know if he made 2 yards.
The line judge got a great view on it from the Leeds sideline. Looks like he's got the spot. UWE players obviously pointing their way. Leeds players pointing their way. Dante there with the wagging finger saying, "We've got the ball, sir, we've got the ball." They didn't make the line to gain, but I think we might get a measurement here.
Yeah, it's hard to see where the actual first down marker is.
Leeds
of
didn't look confident at all by their body language. You
yeah,
could tell that
no
wasn't
fight,
going that way.
no fight in terms of this is our ball. But they'll be happy with this. Listen, their defense has been great. UWE have only made it over the halfway line once, very briefly on that last drive. I don't think Leeds mind so much not getting the first down for this field position.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a momentum killer, but the momentum, I would say, is still with Leeds here, being 6-0 up. UWE obviously coughing up the ball twice, 2 turnovers here, and almost a third turnover as well, which we saw problems in the last game as well against Newcastle in the quarterfinals. Ball security was a problem, so obviously not quite addressed that in practice yet.
Yeah, it's UWE just needs to settle the nerves here, pick some big plays.
Yeah, here we go, Dante Spracco. Oh, and he gets another hurdle out.
Hey, listen, I did it. He's telling them that's twice. That's twice I've done. But there's one thing we noticed about this Leeds defense. They are very good tacklers, but they do go very low. The opportunities are there to go for these hurdles.
Sorry, Craig. Let's just have another look at this. Boom, straight up.
Yeah, he did just enough to take him down, but that will be a first down.
Yeah, jet sweep play. Ethan Fisher trying to get the edge, and good pursuit. And there's that man again, Dan Francis, with the contain and tackle. Yeah, this kid came to play.
And yeah, UWE really need. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like we've got a Leeds player down. Yeah,
Leeds player down. UWE physio's running on to help. Hopefully, nothing serious. And he's one of those defensive linemen that's been, I would say, pretty much dominated up front so far.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job. But yeah, going back to that play, number 20 on the edge here for Leeds, their corner out here. He wasn't buying going with the receiver at all on this sweep, which really makes, change his mind about what he wants to do, and that just lets those Leeds players come through.
But again, 2 missed blocks on number 16. Yep. Number 16 is a key player for them, Dan Francis. The lineman just whiffed his block. Abel, when he came around the corner, chipped him a little bit, but didn't hold his block.
Yeah,
exactly, and he was there on the tackle. They really, really need to have a look at that and get a helmet on number 16, because he is making the UWE offense pay at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think one thing we've noticed with a lot of the northern ballers is very competitive, very hard-hitting teams, and in terms of southern football, UWE kind of the way they dominated this year, those little chips would have worked.
Yep.
They've not been tested in this way. Things that have worked in the regular season aren't working in this semi-final game, and they're going to have to make adjustments, play a little bit harder. And we are starting to see that, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And the Leeds defensive lineman who was hurt on that play does walk off under his own power, so good to see from him.
Yeah, we like to see that.
Hopefully we'll see him back in the game at some stage. But again, UWE 2nd and 8 here. And it's a pass play, quick swing pass to Ethan Fisher. Great block by Jersey there, and Ethan's going to have enough, I think, just about for the first down, depending on the spot. It looks like a first down spot.
Looking at where the referees are marking it. Are they changing their minds?
Yeah, the referee on the far sideline thought it was closer, but obviously the referee on this sideline has a better angle and a view of it, so it is going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, I imagine UWE will probably run for this.
Yeah, they need to keep to the ground game here, definitely. They've had great success up front so far, running inside, and it is inside zone to Carrick and Brooks, and he scoots at the middle.
Oh, and he breaks the tackle.
And there he goes. That's going to hype up the UWE offense.
And that's what this UWE offense needed. They've not had any of these big plays just yet. Did a really good job of cutting back inside where the seas had parted for him to run.
Yeah, Eli Turner there, the safety, says, come on, I'm going to tackle this guy. Carrick and Brooks says, nope.
And UWE, quick snap, pass the ball out.
There he is, Ethan Fisher again up that right-hand sideline. And Dante Spracco with a big block on 47 there. He always blocks to the whistle, that kid.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of pointing around from Leeds at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there was a flag that we missed out on.
Oh,
81 didn't need to do that.
Yeah, he's got to be careful there, because if that's any kind of a block, he's going to get flagged for a blindside block.
Yep. But there is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the flag is for.
It is in the secondary, so it could be a defensive hold, it could be a lineman downfield. It could be a pass interference, we'll see.
Personal foul, blindside block, offence number 10. That's a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Replay first down.
So there it is, the blindside block from Dante.
Yeah, we saw 2 blocks on that that play, and we were focusing on number 81, but it was the one just to the left of that.
Yeah, again, it was on the borderline, but the referees deemed it to be too much of a, couldn't see the player, so they're going to call it a blindside block. Obviously, player safety paramount here. That's why that rule came into play,
course,
and they stopped that to stop concussions and blindside hits. So, you know, understandably, that is a flag there.
Yeah, and despite the penalty, it will be first and 10
yeah,
still.
I think Dan Mayer is just questioning if it was they got the first down. Why is it now first and long? Is it not still first and 10? Was it after the play? Was it during the play? So just trying to get the spot right here.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it was after the play, then they already got the first down, so it would be from the spot. But it is going to be first and about 15, 14 here.
Yeah, they must not have deemed it the first down, but I'm sure UWE will take this, all things considered.
Yeah, UWE trips the bottom side of the field, trips left. And we've got Abel struggling with the handle there. Again, the penetration from this defensive line up front from LEEDS BECKETT is...
Yeah, he was having to make a move immediately there from the handoff, which is...
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a problem with QB exchange there as well. I didn't think he quite got it in first time, which is why I think he slowed up. But again, he's got guys in his face straight away in the backfield.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of...
And another good run from KK Brooks. And again, that man, Dan Francis, in on the tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 8 here. If we see UWE run the ball, I imagine they'll be going for it on 4th. And it's just a replay of that previous run.
Watch how Dan Francis just reads that play.
Does a great job.
He's the outside guy. He sees it going up the middle. Hamish McClure back to pass, steps up. He's going to be sacked, and that is the first sack all season for the Bullets offensive line. And number 54 there, Nathan Roberts, made himself known to Hamish McClure.
Yeah, it looked like Hamish was going to step up and run, and then just does a really good job of wrapping him up, still being blocked, makes the tackle, very athletic play.
That's a great play, you know, he's being blocked by Noah there, and he's managed to grab hold of Hamish and drag him down as he's getting put to the floor. It's a great play by Nathan Roberts.
Yeah, that's a fantastic play from this Leeds defense. Gave up some bits there, but got it where it counted. And you're going to need a good punt here to hopefully start in good field position for once as a defense.
Maybe a false start by the UWE gunner on this side. It's going to bounce. It's going to take a favourable bounce.
And it's been touched. Be a UWE ball.
It's been touched.
That is UWE ball.
It has been touched. And
that's another
has got the ball.
Special teams from both sides making terrible mental errors today.
Great play. Great awareness to dive on that ball and take possession. And again, as you say, that's a special teams boo-boo from both teams here. The fair catch was signaled. It was bouncing around, and Eli Turner tried to pick the ball up, but Temi says, nope, I'm taking that from you, boy.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you, he says. Give me that ball, and UWE will be buzzing. They will want to score here.
Oh, they have to score. Craig, they have to score. This is all about momentum. This is the most important drive of this half for UWE Bullets right here. Again, run up the middle. KK Brooks cuts to the right. And he gets stopped after a gain of about 6 yards.
I tell you what, Leeds are really good at these shoestring tackles. They're really good
They're
at
hanging
getting
on
that foot and bringing these players down, not allowing them to high knee it and get out of them.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 here for UWE Bullets.
That was a great cut from KK from that handoff.
Here we go, Ethan Fisher on the jet sweep. He's got men out in front of him.
And he's going to
cut
take
back,
it.
and he's going to take it into the end zone for 6 points. UWE Bullets on the scoreboard. And what a great play. He had a convoy of blockers in front of him, and he just cuts it up.
Absolutely, he was making sure, every single player there was making sure that ball went nowhere but the end zone. Great blocking up front, great play call from UWE, and great job getting into the end zone to tie this game up.
Yeah, they've had some great success running Ethan Fisher here on the jet sweeps, and look at those bodies out in front. Jersey out there, KK out there, Dante out there, and there's that man again. He almost made the play, Dan Francis. He's in and around the ball all the time. They really need to get this guy blocked.
Absolutely, and we're seeing...
Here's that big monster formation from UWE, and it's KK Brooks going to the right side. Again, he's got a convoy of players, makes a guy miss, hurdles a guy,
and he gets
into the end zone for 2 points. And the score is going to be UWE Bullets 8, Leeds Beckett 6. Now we have a game.
Now
Craig.
we've got a game, and that is going to calm some nerves on the UWE sideline. It was interesting to see how the rest of this game goes now. Two very hard-hitting offenses, defenses in a tied game with a whole half to go. Let's play ball.
Let's play ball, man. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. A competitive game by both sides. They both turned up. They're both here to play. And it could be anyone's ball game right now, Craig.
Absolutely, and I think with that play that that UWE just ran, interesting thing in terms of their heavy package, we saw it week 1 over and over again in these 2 points and short yardage situations, and they haven't really gone back to it all season. So it'd be interesting to see if that maybe caught Leeds off guard, you know, as they've studied footage throughout the year and maybe forgot about some tricks that UWE had up their sleeves at the start.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to see the UWE kickoff team again. Max Parkinson doing the kicking duties today. CFL tryout combine invitee.
Yeah, he's done very well for himself. Did well in the British trials and invited him over to Canada. So
yeah, ran a 4.640, I think.
That's outrageous.
And
Look at the size of him.
Just an athletic freak.
And he's going to put a boot on it as well. Bit of a bounce on this. This might go out of bounds. Maybe he should have let that go, but he is going to get tackled
great
immediately.
Tackle. Dom Espiner, the special teams god for UWE Bullets, as they call him.
And he is buzzing.
With the tackle, with that supreme sleeve in and around the tackle there. He is the special teams guru for this UWE Bullets.
Yeah, he does a great job here of just getting hold of the man and not letting go. Really good job.
And he loves it. Look at him. He's pumped.
Everybody's pumped. Like you say, big momentum change of the last 4 plays.
Yep. You know, and that's 1 for 1 on special teams boo-boos now on both sides, and that could be the deciding factor here.
Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed we don't see any more. We don't see some good football here. We don't want this game to be won on mistakes for either team, although I'm sure the teams don't care regardless.
They just want that W.
As a fan watching, I don't want to see this game won through mistakes.
Yeah, Wilder under centre.
But
he's going to keep it, QB keeper, but the UWE defense not fooled. And Max Parkinson, AK there, Amrit as well. 3 big boys on the tackle, and he is going nowhere.
Yeah, really good job. What we saw on that play is kind of what this UWE front kind of is expected to do. Just great penetration. Doesn't allow this offensive line to really get too far downfield. And yeah, I guess that tackle for no gain at all. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Leeds again on the centre.
And it looks like a pass.
Yeah, Wilder dropping back. He's got a man. But he's overthrew him. But Donnell Williams there on the coverage in good position. It's that man, Fred Nash again, number 88 for Leeds, who was the intended receiver.
Yeah, really good coverage from UWE there. Just a pass got away from Leeds there. And that's going to make this 3rd and difficult.
Yeah, difficult. It's exactly that, difficult. You don't want to be in this situation in your own half, being 3rd and long when they've had great success so far or with their offense.
Yeah, and they know they've got good plays. They know they've got plays that can go the 10 yards needed. It's just it's nice when you do it and you don't need it.
Yeah, and this is the thing with the double wing that we were talking about last week with Newcastle, or 2 weeks ago with Newcastle. With the double wing, it's designed run first, but your first run goes for no gain. You have to pass on 2nd and 3rd down, but that's a great completion. And Wilder gets out of trouble and gets it to his man, number 14, Brad Temple, on the reception. Yeah,
really good route there from Brad Temple. Cut it back in, wide open, not a lot of white anywhere near him. And good job in the pocket there.
Yeah, just finds a little zone in that UWE defense and sits down and gives a nice target for Wilder there just to find him.
Yeah, and that was a big down. That was huge for this Leeds offense. They needed to get a first down there.
Yeah, that's for sure. And now they can go back to this ground and pound run game. But they are going to drop back to pass again.
Yeah, and why wouldn't they? It has been working. You haven't leaving.
Wilder's going to scramble.
And he's making a man miss, making another man nearly miss.
And Leon's holding on for dear life there. Didn't let him go.
No, but he made a really good gain there. It's going to be 2nd and about 2 or 3.
Yeah, good gain on 1st down for Leeds there as he gets out, scrambles to his left, makes a guy miss. George Rhymes there just couldn't quite get him on the shoestring, but Leon does hold on for dear life. Ooh,
he does, he is holding on.
Twisted down there a little bit. Those are the ones that you kind of grimace, don't you?
Yeah.
Those are the knee injuries and ankle injuries, but QB okay, which is good to see.
Yeah, Leon can't let go of the man there, but it You know, it's
Yeah.
it's tough to watch.
Yeah, but good to see him just get straight back up and all good. You know, my tendons and ligaments all crease a little bit when I see tackles like that.
See some motion from Leeds.
It's a reverse. It's a reverse. George Rhymes not fooled by it,
but he makes
cut
a
up the
great
middle.
cut.
Great cut.
And there's
there
some
he
great
goes.
blocking upfield.
And Tom with the tackle there, flying over from his safety position. But Brad Temple with a great cut up the middle, made a guy miss in the hole and get some great yardage out of it.
That was huge. That was a tackle for a loss that he just turned into. Oh, what happened there in that block? That block was... It looked like they were engaged, but clearly not with how he went down.
Yeah, great play by Brad Temple. Just a nice cut. George Rhymes just couldn't quite grab him as he ran past.
Now we're going to hear from the referee.
Yeah, breaking play, Amir Brooks.
Timeout, Leeds Beckett. This is their second timeout of the half. Timeout was called at 2 minutes 28.
There we go. So just over 2 minutes and change left in this half. And a very competitive game thus far. UWE Bullets 8, Leeds Beckett 6.
Yeah, and I think how this last 2.5 minutes go might really dictate the rest of this game. It's very, very tight, very cagey. Momentum swings all around, and if Leeds can keep this ball for 2 minutes and score at the end, they'll be very happy going into the half.
Yeah, 100%. They definitely look, well, their defenses look real good today up in the trenches. You know, they've sacked the quarterback for the first time this season, and they've been stuffing that run at times. Okay, occasionally the UWE running backs have got a crease and got out, but generally this Leeds defense have been playing well. Yeah,
they've been causing all kinds of issues. They've been extremely disciplined on the outside, keeping their contain. They've just been playing their game, and they've been playing it well.
Yeah, so Leeds offense back out of the timeout, going to this spread formation. That running back in a 3-point stance. We got a motion. Well, there's 2 men in motion here. And they're going to go to a bunch set down the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, you're going to adjust for this to the quick screen.
Screen play.
But we are going to see maybe a bit of holding. It was close, but good play. Still on his feet.
Great catch and run by Eli Turner there for Leeds Beckett with the shoestring catch. There is a flag. There is a flag. Leeds pointing at UWE here.
Well, you always point at the other team. Nah, man, not me.
Timeout, UWE. This is their second timeout of the half. Timeout was called at 2 minutes 20.
Okay, so it was a timeout.
There is a flag on the field though, so
yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be picked up or
maybe you just dropped it by mistake and you can pick it up, but yeah, it looks like the refs have just picked it up. And no flag on the play, so another timeout here, this time for UWE. And trying to savour some time in this first half. It is second and short for Leeds Beckett when they come out of this timeout.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he's saying over there to his defense. It's not been the dominant performance that we're used to from this UWE defense. You know, Leeds are having their way with them. They're making some great plays, and it's not just being out schemed. They're being out athleted today as well.
Yeah, the main surprise for me is, you know, that UWE offense has been averaging 75 points a game. Not really turning up here early doors.
Not at all.
Only putting 8 points on the board, so they
a bit more
definitely
present
need to,
in the second quarter.
Yeah, they definitely need to make some adjustments here at halftime, because what they're doing so far is not quite working. They just need to figure it out. As Coach Dan Mayer would say, figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
And then get the ball rolling. We've got a sweet play here. And again, good success on the run play. That's Eli Turner again, that running back.
Yeah, Leeds are doing a really, really good job of getting to the edge. We're getting to the edge and just, you know, hammering out these 7-8 yard runs, which is a great average.
Yeah, and it's frustrating, this double wing offense. They pound, they pound, they pound, they pound. It's so frustrating. It's designed to get those 3-4 yards of carry. And when they break one for about 7 and 8, it's like, geez. Then it just makes that job so much harder for UWE Bullets, their defense.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if they can get...
That is the 2-minute warning. UWE have 1 timeout remaining. Leeds Beckett have 1 timeout remaining.
So 2-minute warning. That means there's 2 minutes to go, so the clock will stop. But there is no break in play as such. UWE making a couple of substitutions, and Leeds breaking the huddle, ready to go. 1st and 10. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. Leeds back in that double wing formation.
And there's going to be a pass. And
Wilder is going to be sacked. No,
and he's not. He's on his feet.
He's still up.
He puts up in the air. To get picked up. He should have taken the sack.
Tom has got the pick again. That's 2 picks for young Tom.
Oh, and unfortunately, we do have a Leeds player down.
There's a Leeds player down as well. Another one limping off. I think he's okay, but I don't know, how is he not in the dirt there? I'm surprised the rest didn't blow the whistle. For me, I would have blown the whistle when he was in the dirt. Yeah,
he was wrapped up. There was 2 people around him. As we see this again, insane athleticism from Wilder here.
Yeah, Max Parkinson just says the running back's not blocking me. He's got him there. He's stopped his
down.
progress.
His man's down. He comes over and he just sneaks out.
That's for me, he's down there.
Yeah, momentum-wise, we all love the Eli Manning helmet catch.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm a Patriots fan. We don't love the Eli. We do not like the helmet catch.
But we've moved on, Greener. Where these forward
still living in 2007. It still hurts, that one.
It can't hurt that much. Got like 7 championships in like a decade. And UWE offense coming to the field.
Six, but who's counting?
Not me, apparently.
Brady got 7.
That's it.
The Patriots got 6.
And yeah, UWE.
Yeah, the Leeds player just being helped off the field, so good to see. Hopefully nothing too serious. He's shaking his head a little bit there, but hopefully they'll get to evaluate him and see him back on the field. But UWE again, Tom with his 2nd pick of the day, and great athletic play from him. Real high point in that ball, going up, climbing the ladder to go and get it.
He had to, Zahir just kind of put the ball up in the air there. Anybody's to get, and Tom went, that is mine.
Yeah, so UWE in this empty formation. Oh no, running back there. Running back to the left, trips to the left. And Hamish going, play side. Oh, it's a rocket screen. The linemen are out in front, and Jersey, of course, making a guy miss. He almost broke free, but just gets pushed out of bounds. I think a touchdown saving tackle from number 32 there, Ben Mitchell, just shoved him out the safety.
Doing a really good job of making that sideline a 12th defender.
Yeah, because if he doesn't push him out there, he's the last man of defense. But look at the linemen. Look at them all out in front, trying to get blocks.
Yeah, really good tackle. Dewey are at the line, ready to go.
Yeah, the clock will stop, though, him getting out of bounds there. So now in this empty set, Hamish McClure back to pass. He's going to scramble. Here he goes. He's going to scramble. And he slides down. It's a first down, so the clock will stop momentarily until the chains are set. And when the chains are set, it will roll again.
Yeah, Hamish kind of looked around there to make sure he got the first down before
clock rolling, clock rolling. And Hamish McClure again, back to pass. Looks to his right. He's got Ethan Fischler, who gets upfield and is going to get another first down. So that clock is going to stop again. As you can see, the referee waving his hands up. But as soon as that ball's set and the down marker's down, it will be rolling.
And this is why it's good to be able to practice those no huddles.
Clock rolling now. And in the spread formation now for the UWE Bullets. Hamish looking left, rolling left. Gets one out to the sideline. Great catch by Jersey Eckhorst on this sideline here and stops the clock.
That was a rocket.
That was an absolute laser.
Oh my.
He's rolling left as well, so a hard throw and he just lasers it. And Jersey with a great toe tap.
That is a great grab. I'm going to be second and short for UWE.
Yeah, so UWE going quick here. And I think this is what they need to do more of in the second half. Go quick, go quick. Oh, KK Brooks, just get upfield, just get upfield.
And he does. He gets that first down.
And timeout, UWE, I think. It is a first down, so the clock does stop anyway.
Yeah, but I think if you're UWE and you want to take the timeout, I think you do.
Yeah, they've taken it here, and that'll be their last timeout of the half. But I think it's the right call. I think they need to go quick in the second half. Because
timeout, UWE. This is their third and final timeout. Timeout was called at 36 seconds.
Amir needs to stop interrupting me because every time I'm on a roll, he just comes in and makes an announcement. But yeah, UWE, I think they've shown the most success when they've gone quick. So in this second half, I think that's the adjustment that needs to happen. They need to go fast. They need to get the ball out quick, and they need to keep with that run game as they have been doing.
Yeah, and I think a message that I'd personally be passing to the team is nobody needs to be a hero today.
Correct.
Get that ball, get to the sideline, get 3-4 yards. Not every play has to be a touchdown. Let's Let's just be disciplined.
And then defensively as well, like you say, don't be a hero on defense as well. Wrap up, make the tackle. There's too many guys going in for big hits and big showtime hits, but just come up, make the form tackle. This is not where you want to be doing showtime plays. It's a semi-final. You know, the championship final is on the line, a place in that ship. And you don't want to let that go because of silly showman plays.
Exactly. Wrap up. We've seen the Leeds quarterback Zahir get himself out of trouble as we go to the air
Hamish
again.
Under pressure. He's rolling left. He's got out. He's got a man. It's out of bounds. Leeds asking for a flag, and they get their request. I think there's going to be a hold on UWE.
Yeah, it is in the vicinity of holding.
Yeah, he's signalled it now, so it will be a hold. They will send them back, I would imagine, because with the time left on the clock, it makes no sense to decline the penalty here.
Yeah, take 2nd and 12.
I mean, it's already 2nd in a mile. So.
No, that's the moving it. It was 2nd.
Oh, they've moved it already?
It was 2nd and close, yeah.
Okay.
I believe. No, it might not have been. It might have been...
Yeah, Amir still having a conversation with the coaches if they're going to accept this penalty or not. Still no word from him yet, but I think we're going to hear from him.
Holding, offence number 53. That's a 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1st and about 20. Craig, you've got an update for us?
Yeah, just looking at the score in the other semi-final, they're in the 4th quarter now, and it's 21-6 to Nottingham.
So it looks like Nottingham are close to punching their ticket to the national final in the other game. It's only a 2-score game, so Pride do have a shot at coming back, but missing a few key players today, Pride with injuries.
Yeah, they suffered a couple last week, which was unfortunate to see. That whistle went before anybody went out of bounds.
Yeah, Ethan does get out of bounds. I think it was just a bit of a premature whistle. They knew he was going out of bounds, and they blew the whistle a little bit early. But yeah, I mean, my shout out goes to AJ Carr at the Pride. He broke his fibula in the last game, and nobody wants to see that. And you know, rest up, AJ. You know, hopefully you're watching this stream at some point after the Pride game. And
no, I hope you're watching this over the Pride game.
He'll be at the Pride game. Imagine. I think he was a game day captain today, but yeah, nobody wants to see that. And you know, that kid's been balling all season. Hamish McClure now back to pass, going left, big ball, but it is out of bounds away from Jersey Eckhorst.
Yeah, and really good coverage. That ball was over the shoulder away from the defender, but really good work from Leeds.
Yeah, the DB was in an all right position there. Good coverage in that hip pocket.
Yeah, and Leeds are kicking off because it looks like the down markers weren't changed. It was 2nd down. I believe Leeds might be right that play was 3rd down.
Well, it was 1st down on the hold, so they would have replayed 1st down, 2nd down with that, and then with the pass that went out, this is now 3rd down, so it is correct.
That's what I thought, yeah. Leeds very animated that it would be 4th down, but it's easy to miss some of these...
Yeah, but the referees get it right. Hamish McClure back to pass, gets the out route to Ethan Fisher, and he's going to tiptoe out of bounds. The clock will stop again. Going to be around about less than 10 seconds to go, so UWE are going to have to go to the end zone.
Yeah, the 3rd and about 8. Got enough time here for an end zone shot. Be interesting to see if they do anything tricky or if they're just going to go with a bit of a classic play here. Yeah, argue that was very late hit, but UWE go into the air.
Yeah, it's 4th down. There's the pass. Oh, and it's broken up. Great defensive play by LEEDS BECKETT. And that looks like it's going to be the half.
Yeah, very good final play all round.
That's the end of the 1st half.
And I tell you what, that final play really sums up what this whole game has been. Good pass, good athleticism from the QB. Good attempts at a catch here, and just great defense from Leeds.
Yeah, definitely, and a good play by them. Just gets his helmet on the ball.
I think it hits him in the fingertips.
Yeah, he did have an opportunity to make that catch, but couldn't quite get it in and hold on to it. But a good hit there from number 23, Eli Turner, to disrupt the catch.
Yeah, and as we hear from the big band of UWE, we go to the half. A very tight game, very cagey game here, 8-6. And we're lucky we're going to have some people joining us in a second here, just to get some thoughts from both teams.
So I'm now joined by Oscar Devos, offensive lineman for the
absolutely.
Leeds Beckett Carnegie. Oscar, how do you feel the game's gone so far?
I think it's going pretty well. I think both teams are playing a pretty good game. I mean, it's only 8-6. You know,
Yes,
you know, no one's putting up a lot of points, and which is quite surprising. I think both offenses are doing really well, but there's been mistakes. Quite a lot on offense. There's been mistakes everywhere, both teams, and I think to watch it's probably a really good game.
Yeah, and that man Dan Francis who just tapped you on the shoulder, that kid's been having a game today.
Yeah, he has, absolutely. He's been on fire. He's been one of the best. He's our captain. Yeah, he's killing it.
Well,
Yeah,
he's definitely leading by example. That is for
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he seems to be in and around the ball quite a lot. In the second half, you're going to look to make some adjustments to see what you can change to try and see. Have you seen anything you might want to change in the second half?
If I'm completely honest with you, I think we came into this game as well prepared as we'll ever be. I don't think 5-10 minutes in the change room is going to change that. We're going to play our football and we're going to do what we do.
Well, it's great to see you, and good luck for the second half, and thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
Thank you.
All right, all the best.
And I think a very, very correct statement that they came here prepared, playing their best football, and they certainly are.
Yeah, definitely, and as he alluded to there, that man, Dan Francis, I keep calling his name, but he is balling today, and Leeds definitely came to play, and I think that is the statement of the day so far. It's half-time here, UWE Bullets 8, Leeds Beckett Carnegie 6. Make sure you come back for us in the second half. It's probably going to be about 10-15 minutes. Go grab yourself a snack, go grab yourself a drink, and we'll see you then.
See you soon.
So hello and welcome back to Hillside Gardens. And we are back for the second half here with the UWE Bullets 8 and the LEEDS BECKETT Carnegie 6.
Yeah, it's going to be UWE kicking the ball to Leeds to start this half.
Yeah, shout out to some of the comments in the feed. I do get a chance to look at them at halftime. You know, yes, I am from Bristol. That's why I sound like I'm from Bristol. Funny that. Craig isn't though, funny enough. No, he's not from Bristol. And I think we've been quite balanced actually. But hey ho, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, and we appreciate the love or the hate. You know, it's publicity either way.
Yeah, engagement's engagement. We appreciate it. Get more eyes on the product. This UWE and this Leeds team deserve it. They've been playing. The score might not be as exciting as some people were expecting, but the football definitely has been.
I think it's been a great game so far. You know, both teams really competitive. We talked about it during the halftime break. Without those two special teams mishaps, it was probably going to be a 0-0 game. And yeah. I don't usually like 0-0 games, but this has been a very competitive game.
Yeah, you got two teams that are both playing extremely well with a good kick that's going to go out of bounds.
It's going to go out of bounds. They'll get that ball on about the 35-yard line if they opt to accept it.
Yeah, no, the Leeds player there doing a good job. I thought he should have done that in the first half. Yeah. On a kick return, I thought it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, and he took it. So learning from his mistakes there.
And you know, if we are giving you a headache, you know, you could always turn the mute button on and not listen to us. But
free kick out of bounds. Okay. Free kick out of bounds by the kicking team. That's a 5-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replay the down.
So they're going to opt for the 5 yards and re-kick instead of taking the ball on the 35-yard line. That is an option for you to have. So Leeds opting for the re-kick. Obviously feel that they can get a good return here to start the second half.
Yeah, it's interesting decision. 35-yard line. It's not a bad place to start with the ball at all.
Yep. But yeah, obviously Leeds seen something maybe in the UWE kickoff that they want to exploit in the first kickoff of the half. So hey, you know, why not?
If he's going to keep kicking out of bounds and you're going to keep getting 5-yard penalties, just make him keep re-kicking.
He ended up kicking from the goal line.
Yeah, exactly.
So Max Parkinson lines the ball up again and it falls off the tee.
Yeah, it's a wee bit blowy out here today.
A wee bit blowy.
A wee bit blowy. As we go for the second take on getting the second half started.
All lined up, ready to go. This time from the 30-yard line. Max Parkinson back to kick. And away we go. Much better kick this time. Straight down the pipe. And number 11, the quarterback, Wilder, takes the ball.
Yeah, and he's making a good effort on this return. He gets caught up in a lot of defending balls in the air. But
Fred Nash there, very lucky that he was in the right place at the right time for Leeds. The ball just fell into his hands. He celebrates, but a lucky break there for Leeds.
Yeah, that is a very lucky break. Zahir's been doing a great job running the ball and just loses it there and pops up perfectly for this Leeds special teams to keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, very frustrating for, if you're a UWE Bullet fan there, the ball squirting out and it just not falling into UWE hands. But great heads-up play by Fred Nash, the receiver, to just grab that ball and get down for a few more yards.
Yeah, and we're going to see a lot of the players that are just on special teams back out on the field. Ironman football today for this Leeds team.
For both sides, I think there's a lot of players playing both ways. And it's
going to be a pass. And it's blocked at the line. Oh.
The lineman catches the ball on the block.
And that's a dream. That's a dream for every lineman. On the reception. Put that in the stat book.
Yeah, and because it was tipped, I think he can catch it as a lineman. If it wasn't tipped, he wouldn't be able to catch it. So they actually lose 2 yards, a yard on that play.
Hey, listen, offensive lineman catching a pass, you take it.
Stat!
And really good job getting the hands up there from that UWE defense.
Why did he fall on it? Why didn't he try and run that ball? Come on, man. This was your chance.
I think he was probably regretting catching it, realizing it was a 2-yard loss.
What's this ball in my hands? Motion from 23. Wilder back to pass. Max Parkinson applying the pressure. Oh, great move.
And he's going to move again.
Oh, he's going to get free again.
He's still looking downfield. That's a great pass to his wide open receiver. And he's going all the way. That is going to be a touchdown.
A touchdown. Number 23, Eli Turner, on his own. What What a great play from Zahir Wilder, escaping 2 or 3 tackles, makes the throw to his open receiver, Eli Turner, and he walks in.
Yeah, he just got back, he got behind that UWE defense. Nobody looking for him as we see replay this athletic play from Zahir. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. Ducks one, gets out at 2, double block there from number 34. Eyes downfield and just wide open.
And again, there's that don't get bored mentality of being a corner. You need to stay with your man.
And it's tough, it's really tough in those situations. You've just seen a very athletic quarterback just break tackles, get out of the way, eyes downfield. He's looking like he's going to make an easy first down. You step up to stop it, and you get exposed.
Yeah, great heads-up play from Wilder, real athletic. We've seen him escape quite a few tackles today. His escapability is just on point.
Yeah, and he's going to the air again. He's going to have a man.
It's going to be incomplete, almost the perfect start, but the 2-point try not counting. So Leeds on the scoreboard straight away. Game opens up, Leeds back in the lead, 12-8.
Yeah, just a bit of a low pass there. Good coverage from UWE. Man was open, but there was a lot of traffic on the way.
Yeah, pass a little bit low. If he'd have had a little bit more air on that, he might have completed it for the 2-point, but not disastrous at this stage.
No, you're still winning. You know, you're still up. Of course, you'd like to have the extra couple of points. But Leeds starting the second half the way they started the first, with a very quick score.
Yeah, dream start from the Leeds Beckett Carnegie there, and just a crazy play from Zahir Wilder. He's definitely balling today. Made a few guys miss multiple times on the day today. So
yeah, he's been a lot of fun to watch today, making, like you say, making these plays and just being a bit of an athlete out there too.
Yeah, very scatty quarterback, gets out of trouble quite a lot, which is good, and it's working for this Leeds offensive outfit. I can't get my words out, Craig.
It's been all happening too fast for us to keep up. But we're about to get to see our first look at this UWE offense in the second half. We'll see if any adjustments have been made.
And the kickoff is away. It is a booming kick. Ethan Fischler fields it.
Yeah, cuts back in, looking to make a bit of a move.
Good special teams play by Leeds. You were going to get all right field position around about the 25, 26 yard line. But good job rallying for the tackle for the Leeds Beckett outfit.
Yeah, and again, this UWE offense, I think it's important for them to get a couple of plays to, you know, get a first down, something that it took them a while to get in the first half. Just really establish that they know what they're doing, they're happy with their play calling, and just settle the nerves a little bit.
Yeah, if Leeds can get a stop here, a 3 and out, momentum is heavily with them.
Absolutely, as we see a run, but it's going to be big penetration once again from that Leeds front.
Yeah, great play, number 27 that time. First time we've called his name today, Keenan John on the tackle for loss.
And just straight through,
yeah, just a bit of a whiff there from Jersey. Just put a hand on him, didn't really block him.
Yeah, it felt like Jersey felt, as we see a quick pass from UWE.
Yeah, Ethan Fischler there with the grab. A quick pass from Hamish McClure. He's going to get short yardage gain. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 or 7.
Yeah, this is a big third down for this UWE team.
It is, because as I said, if Leeds get this 3 and out here, this is the perfect scenario for them.
Absolutely, they're ahead in this game. Looks like it's been a bit of a whiff downfield. Hamish doesn't see it. He's still looking downfield. He's going to get sacked.
Yeah, he's sacked again, and there is that man, Dan Francis, with the sack.
Yeah, it was a huge sack.
Just Hamish McClure holding on to the ball for a long time there, not getting one of his receivers open.
Yeah, as we see this play go out, a couple of players. Yeah, we just see the offensive line there just kind of flowing and focusing on just a couple of players.
And the celebration with the crawl and the roly-poly at the end there.
Yeah, he's earned it.
So UWE in pump formation.
There's a high snap. It's over his head. Disaster.
Oh, no.
Disaster.
No, kick it.
And the ball's dropped.
The ball's
and
out.
that's going to be a touchdown for Leeds.
He's down at the 1 yard line. You can't advance. Oh, it's not a muff punt, is it?
No, it's a fumble.
It's a fumble, yeah, straight fumble, but he is down by contact. His knee touched the ground at the 1 yard line, and Leeds Beckett with the absolute dream start for the second half.
Just like that, quick touchdown, quick turnover, ball on the 1 yard line. And this could be a 10-point game quickly.
We did say earlier as well that special teams could come down to be the deciding factor in this game.
Timeout, UWE. That is their first timeout of the half.
And right there you see a bad special teams play, a snap that goes over the punter's head. Can't quite get a handle on it.
Timeout was called at 9 minutes 48.
Can't quite kick the ball and finds himself in a world of trouble, and that could prove really costly here for UWE.
Oh, absolutely. With what we've seen from this Leeds defense and what we've seen from this UWE offense, if Leeds are to score here, this really puts UWE in a tough situation for the rest of this game. They're going to have to really shape up if they want to come out today with a W.
Yeah, lots of nervous faces on the Leeds sideline here that we can see, but you guys have got all the momentum. You're up. There's no need for you guys to be nervous here. You're well in this game and you are controlling it at the moment. And the celebration, they've got a little rucksack there, obviously some kind of turnover or sack celebration. Oh, he's got a backpack for the sack.
But speaking of nervous faces, there was a lot on that UWE sideline there during this timeout.
Yeah, body language from the UWE sideline is a little bit negative at the moment. They need to get each other fired up. When they came out of the changing rooms, they seemed a bit flat as well. Yeah. So Leeds definitely have got the better of him, and they're in that Philly formation, that Jalen Hurts formation. QB sneak probably upcoming. I think
he's going to get it this time.
And that's just difficult to stop. No signal yet. Still no signal.
I don't know who had the ball, where he is.
Bit of pushing and shoving, bit of conversations going on. Max Parkinson in there, chatting to some of the linemen.
Yeah, I think we're going to get referees having a big discussion on this.
Yeah, it's a touchdown. Leeds Beckett Carnegie in the end zone.
That is a huge, huge touchdown.
And a test of adversity for UWE now. This is the first time all season that they've been down this heavily. I think ever, actually. I don't think they've been losing or not leading the game in any game so far this season, but this is going to be a big test for them now. They're climbing up a hill.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking at, this is 2 scores now that they're behind. They're either going to be down behind by 10 or they're going to be down by 12. Either way, uncharted territory for this UWE offense and this UWE defense. Hopefully we don't see heads drop. Hopefully we see people step up and bring this back for UWE. And Leeds will be hoping to make their first 2-point conversion of the day here. There's a pitch, and he's got the
linebacker's in there at running back. He's not in. He's short. He's short. Dan Francis in there at running back that time for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he did a really good job of getting himself to the edge here. Just lowers his shoulder, tries to get down. I think that's a good decision from the referees, just from this angle. I understand Leeds coach is there wanting the points. And Jack Farr, the special teams coordinator for UWE, getting his return team ready.
Yeah, UWE definitely have a hill to climb at the moment. Not a mountain. It is only 2 scores, but it is a hill to climb.
And we've seen how quickly Leeds have just scored. There's no reason UWE can't score just as quickly. But something's going to have to change on that offense for that to be the case.
Yeah, UWE's offense not firing like we usually see them, and that's due in part to this heavy Leeds defensive pressure that they're putting up front and dominating the line of scrimmage at the moment.
Oh, they're blowing up handoffs. They're doing a great job of contain. Like anything UWE want to do, Leeds have an answer for at the moment.
They haven't really missed many tackles either. They've tackled really well. It's a high kick. Jersey Ekhorst this time on the return. Coming out to our sideline, reverses field.
And he might have some space here on the sideline.
There he goes.
Some space.
There he goes.
He's still on his feet.
He's still up. Oh, and he's just shoestring tackled again. Another shoestring tackle from Leeds. And that saved them a touchdown there, but great play by Jersey Echoes. Also nice to see no laundry on the field. Usually
especially
when a Jersey
return, yeah.
You usually see it, but great patient running from Jersey here. He's just cutting back, looking inside, bang, makes a one cut, and then accelerates through. His 0 to 60 is so quick, but number 14 there, Brad Temple with the shoestring touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, Leeds have been so good at those. So good at those today, but fantastic field position here for UWE, and they're going to have to score on this drive.
They have to score this drive. Quick pass out, Ethan Fisher, but great penetration. Number 27, Keenan John with the tackle for loss. Yeah, and Ethan is going nowhere.
Yeah, UWE have gone to these quick bubble passes really quite often today, and Leeds look like they've made the adjustment to stop them in their tracks.
Yeah, I think I preferred it when UWE were running the out routes, those quick outs, rather than the gifts that they're kind of running, those
have yards,
quick plays.
You know what I mean? Don't lose yards on the pass.
Hamish looking for something deep.
Yeah, there's nothing there. He's going to have to get out.
He's got Abel and Packer, but he drops the ball. His receiver's really struggling to get open today. Some great coverage from the Leeds DBs. Hamish he's just holding on to the ball for so long. I don't know if it's because they're calling long developing plays or his first read's not quite there, so he's going to his second or his third read, and that's not quite there because they're doing a great job in coverage.
I think that's a big part of it, is they're just doing a great job in coverage. Hamish likes to get the ball out of his hands, you know, he doesn't want to hold it. We don't see him trying to run downfield often.
All the parents message that account. You're my favourite. Oh, so polite.
Hamish McClure back to pass. He is going deep this time. He's got a man. It's Jersey, but he just overthrows him.
We're balling out. We're balling out.
And just like that, it's 4th down.
And you might be able to hear some people on our field microphone there. That's the Leeds sideline getting pumped. And that was that man, Oscar Devos, actually, by that line that we saw at halftime and had the interview with. He is pumped on this sideline.
Oh, who can blame him?
So it's 4th and long. And UWE offense is staying out there without a field goal kicker, so no surprises there that they're going to be going for this on 4th down.
Yeah, which is why I'm quite surprised that we saw the deep pass play on that last play. Would have expected to make 4th down more manageable, but we do see the pass here.
A great defensive play there. Number 13, Grayson Harmery with the great pass break up there. He flew through the air.
Yeah, he did a great job of stalking the wide receiver, making it look like the play was open. It was that out route that you wanted to see. It was there. It would have been a first down, but just fantastic work chasing this down, getting his hands up.
It's a great play by the DB. Great play by the DB.
And just like that, Leeds ball.
Yeah, and this is where time could be a factor. You know, with that Leeds running offense, they're going to try and burn some clock now here. They'll run, and try and get those first downs.
Yeah, and they're going to have full belief in themselves that they'll be able to achieve that.
Yeah, Leeds now on offense after the turnover on downs.
Yeah, it's going to be a little jet sweep motion there.
And not a bad run first down. He's going to get about 4 yards. And that's that man, Brad Temple, again. He's been a stalwart for this team so far on offense.
Yeah, and defense. He made that tackle on special teams as well.
Yeah, that's shoestring tackle on special teams. Yeah, he stopped that touchdown for the kick return. So he's definitely come to play today.
Yeah, and Leeds really taking their time getting to the line of scrimmage. They know.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Burn that clock out.
Why not? Might not even be halfway through the 3rd quarter, but why not?
Wilder under center.
Yeah, we see the same play but the opposite way.
Oh,
another good tackle.
Great tackle. Don't celebrate over him. That's it. Don't want to get a flag.
He's trying to get out of there.
And looks like we've got a Leeds player down hurt.
And we might have 2. I know one's doesn't look like he's hurt, but yeah, 58 looking like he's in pain.
Physio's out there, so a little break in play here.
And we did see number 58. I think he got hurt in the first half. I did see him on the sideline before the second half getting taped up.
Yeah, he was hobbling a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was getting taped up. Looked like he's a bit of a warrior, wanted to get himself back out there, but...
Here's that play. Great tackle by Temi there. Just exploding out. And that's what you want to see, a form tackle like that. Don't need to go for a big hit. You know, just tackle the guy, take him to the ground.
Well, I mean, we've seen these Leeds ball carriers aren't going to go down from the big hits. You need to wrap them up.
No, they're not. They're tough runners. They're running hard, and you need to make sure that you wrap up.
It's a good life lesson there, really, Greener.
What do you mean, Craig?
Wrapping up and tackling to make sure you don't break any tackles.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
You know, you wouldn't want to give up something that you didn't want to give up there.
Yeah, that's it. So he does get off the field under his own power, a little bit of a hobble, but looks to be okay.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we see him back out on the field today. As a couple of times he's gone down.
Yeah, so we got 3rd and about 7 here for Leeds. Important down for them. In that double, they've got twins to the right, 1 receiver to the left, and a wing back to the right as well.
Yeah, I think we'll be seeing a pass here.
Wilder drops back, looking for a man. He's going.
And he's going to have it wide open.
Wide open. Yeah, Keenan John, the receiver, and there's a flag late.
Yeah, it looked like a late block, like a late hit, late block there from UWE. Frustrations coming through now. We see another flag.
Another flag just got dropped down as well. So that's 2 flags. Could potentially be for the same penalty, but UWE need to not. They need to cut this discipline out.
Yeah, and they need to do something about these like mid hitch routes that are just there for Leeds all day.
Yeah, those intermediate routes have been there for Leeds, haven't they? Those little out routes, the kind of like 10-yard-ish kind of region, they've been there for them.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, defence, number 5. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. This is number 5's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game.
And that's a huge penalty to give up.
Yeah, it is. George Rhymes there with the unsportsmanlike. We'll see if we can see what happened at the end of the play, but this is not what you want. You know, you're 10 points down. You don't want a penalty.
Yeah, good tackle there.
There he is. You can see him on the edge of our screen.
Oh yeah, he gets pushed himself and he retaliates.
Down, yeah. And you
always
get the retaliation. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The retaliation. Okay, yeah, he might have a word in his ear. Yeah, he gave him a little push, but you've just got to walk away. Like, you're always going to get flagged for the retaliation.
Yeah.
We see it so many times. But it just puts UWE in even more of a hole now.
Yeah, and with what we at like the 30-yard line, Leeds are going to like this field position to punch in another score themselves.
Yeah, and again, just taking more time off the clock, burning the clock, slowing the game down. They're up by 10, so they want to try and keep possession for as long as they can and keep that UWE offense off the field. Again, taking time, not snapping the ball.
It's going to be a pass.
Nice catch. A flag comes in as well. That's Eli Turner on the catch.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like maybe pass interference from UWE. Maybe he pulled him around a little while the ball was in the air.
Yeah, there's someone hurt as well. Someone down on the sideline over here.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah, a bit of a mess. Not really sure what went on over there, but we're going to get the call in a second.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offence number 57. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
The lineman getting a bit happy feet there, going too far downfield on the pass play.
He's like, I want to catch a ball now.
Oh yeah, he's miles downfield.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's about 7-8 yards downfield. Almost where the receiver caught the ball. So Leeds will retain possession. They'll get to replay the down, but it's going to be 1st and 15 now. I'm surprised that Leeds do keep going to the air because, you know, they want to try and burn the clock.
I think they see a lot of stuff that they like in that passing game today.
Yeah. And again, going to the air.
Yeah, there's a few people open right now. If you can just settle his feet.
Oh, a flag's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
And this is what happens sometimes when you have a QB scrambling around back there. Linemen tend to be a little bit grabby, so they'll just get sent back again now, another 10 yards.
That's why having good pocket presence is so vital. Your linemen know exactly where you are, so they know how to block.
Yeah, another hold. So they're going to go back 10 more yards here. So
offence, number 12. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So we were just saying about UWE putting themselves in a hole with penalties. Now Leeds doing exactly the same thing, going back and back and back and back and back. But time's still going off the clock, so not drastic, but it's not the direction you want to be going in right now.
No, and if UWE get a quick score after this possession, if Leeds do come up empty, then these penalties are they're gonna be more frustrated by them. At the moment, you kind of take them.
Yeah. Wilder this time on the sweep play.
Yeah, and he's got the edge.
Yeah, good run. A nice tackle by Dante Sporacco. It's that man, Dan Francis. He's now on offense. Mr. I can do anything. In at running back with a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, it's going to be second and maybe about 18 by the looks of it now. And yeah, good tackle there.
Yeah, Dom Espiner as well there, the special teams guru, in on the tackle. So motion from Temple. And a sweep play that way with the motion. Could be
And
a
he's
hole.
making people miss, and he could get himself a
Good
lot
run.
more yards. This is going to be third and manageable.
Yeah, I think they got a bit away with a little bit of a hold there. George Rhymes got caught up being held a little bit, but no flag on the play, so play ball. But a good run by that man, Dan Francis.
Yeah, he did a really good job of just getting past some of the pursuers in the, you know, at that first level here.
Yeah, watch the hold there.
Oh, there.
I'm
yeah,
okay
I mean,
with
there's,
that. Yeah,
there's
I'm
definitely
okay.
a jersey pull, but it is what it is.
So it's going to be third and about 4 after all those penalties.
And like you say, even more time off the clock now.
Yep.
Because they've been able to make these yards back.
Wilder under center again. Double wing formation. And it is the reverse.
And he cuts upside. This is going to be a first down.
Missed tackle again. UWE just not making their tackles count today.
No, and it's absolutely devastating them.
Yeah, Eli Turner with a great run there.
Just very methodical, this Leeds offense at the moment. And they're doing what you said they should be doing. They should be running.
Yeah, I'm unsure why they went pass on those first 3 plays. You know, they run now, and look where they are. And they're burning time off the clock whilst doing that.
Yeah.
So we've got trips to the top. Wilder under center.
And he's going to the air, quick pass.
Quick
And it's
screen.
going to be a score by the looks of it.
He's
But that is a great tackle.
Great tackle, Dante Sprat. I can't believe he got out there, Craig.
Yeah, he looked like there was
I thought he was
miles
gonna
of
walk in.
space. Yeah, looked like a surefire 6 points right there. But that is a fantastic tackle.
Yeah, and that's that sideline to sideline speed that we talked about earlier on with these linebackers. They're able to get out there, but you know, again, positive play from Leeds.
Yeah, good kick out block there.
That's a great tackle
from the wide receiver.
Just holds on. George Ryan's got to be careful there.
Yeah, at the end.
Just got to be smart here.
It
No
always looks,
silly penalties.
Always looks worse in slow motion.
Yeah, it does,
though.
doesn't it? Yeah. It probably wasn't even that close. So again, Leeds knocking on UWE's door of the end zone, looking to try and open up this lead even more. We got flags. Flags down. Could be delay of game, I think.
Delay of
Yeah.
game by the offence. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Just shows how much they've been pushing this clock.
Yeah, that's it. And not the worst penalty, really. 5 yards. They've been having great success so far on the ground game, and they're burning off as much time as possible.
Well, they went down to what, a 2nd and 25, and they still converted. So I'm sure they have no concerns at the moment about going back an extra 5 yards.
Yeah, they're definitely playing with their tails up at the moment. They're very confident. And I can see them 4 down territory here, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So you see, he's here looking to go
Look
outside.
at him, look, he's just making guys miss, but Amrit does make the tackle in the end. But Wilder, again, just being so shifty back there. I think is that AK down there, or Steve Milan down there? taking a
just
knee.
slow to his, is he
He's
getting
okay,
up?
I think.
Yeah, he's,
The physio is out there though, and they've stopped the time, so he is going to have to go off for at least a play. But again, Wilder just making
just
things
so
happen.
shifty.
He
He's
is,
just
isn't
so
he?
shifty. Like these UWE players. Oh, that is, yeah. He does kind of get chop blocked there. Understand the pain he's feeling, but he is getting himself to the sideline on his own accord.
Yeah, so third, and they can get a first down before if they score a touchdown, so it's 3rd and 6. And a sweep.
Yeah, and he's going to
That's
make
a
his
block
way
in
to
the
the
back,
X. Yeah,
surely.
And he's still on his feet.
Still on his feet. Looked like a little bit of a push in the back there, but again, no flags. And Dan Francis makes it count, but it is going to be 4th down. He is going to be short of the line to gain.
Yeah, as we see a little replay.
There's
here.
the block in the back there, just a little push. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it affects you as a defender.
Well, the problem here for UWE is we've got 2 missed tackles. And he was able to make like an extra 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, I think we may have a timeout on the field here.
Timeout, Leeds Beckett. This is their first timeout of the half.
So again, another.
Timeout was called at 52 seconds.
So 52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Another important timeout here because it's 4th and 1. They need this first down. I would imagine they're going to probably go to that Philly sneak play.
Yeah, I think so.
Play.
They've had 1 success in it, 1 not a success. So if they're confident in it, you only need a yard, get it. But yeah, going into this final quarter, we could be looking at a 24-8 lead.
Yeah. And that then is a mountain to climb up.
Yeah, especially for this UWE offense that doesn't really feel like it's firing on all cylinders today. There's been no big plays in the same respect that we're used to seeing in weeks gone by.
Yeah, they've been close to a couple. You know, one went through Jersey's hands early, but I think they just need to keep going with the dink and dunk stuff and try and make a drive out. But it's really hard when you're down because you have that mindset of, oh, we've got to score quick, we've got to score quick. But actually, you've got more time. Yeah, but you've got more time than you think. They're not in that strong formation. They have just motioned out into an empty set. Could be a QB draw.
It's going to be a little
jet sweep.
And
he's got it. Oh, it's going to be very, very close. That is going to be very close. My gut tells me he got the first down. It's not a touchdown. My gut tells me he's got the first down here. There is a player down. Dom Espina, I think that is down. Looks a little bit shaken up, which is not good to see.
Yeah, there's a bit of car crash football there at the end. As we see this little sweep motion.
And the referees have just signaled it is a first down, so he did get it. Oh, was it his arm? Was it that right arm?
Yeah, he's reaching for it there.
Land funny on that right arm.
And now Leeds have 4 attempts to punch this ball into the end zone.
So another news from around the league. It looks like Portsmouth have won, so they'll be playing Premiership football in the South next season.
Good for them. Previous national championship winners back in the day.
Yeah, was it? I think it might have been 2010. Maybe?
Yeah, something. It was around that time. Yeah,
2010-11 season. Going into the memory bank there, I think that was the year before we both started at UWE.
That's right. Yeah.
I think they actually played UWE in the quarters or the semi-final, and they lost by 1 score.
Yeah, I think it was like a mud bowl type game.
A little break in play here. Hopefully nothing too serious. Players still down. So it's not what you want to see from either side. A ripple of applause, so it looks like he is going off the field.
Yeah, the trainer's just taking him around the back of the end zone there. Good to see him up on his feet though.
Looks like Bath Killer Bees in Division 2 are also winning, currently 14-6 against Bournemouth.
Yeah, some familiar teams going up by the looks of it. there any results for the Northern?
I haven't seen any yet, Craig, no, unfortunately. I did just have a quick look, but couldn't see.
Couldn't see, yeah.
Yeah, I know it was 21-6 to Nottingham in the 4th quarter, so it looked like they've probably won that game. They're going with the sneak here. I think he's short.
No, I think they're giving it. The cheers from the lead sideline are suggesting it's a touchdown.
There is a lot of cheers. Still nothing from the white hat, so unsure at the moment.
I think he has. He's signaled a touchdown.
Signal touchdown. Touchdown, Leeds Beckett. And they have broken this lead out now. It is now 24-8 to Leeds Beckett.
Yeah, they did a really good job here. They've gone back to this sneak that's it's been 50-50 for them, but they've increased that positive ratio right there.
It's such a difficult play to stop when you've got those 3 guys in those A gaps and they're just pushing and the running back behind him as well. It's so difficult to stop when you only need a yard. And
that was first down. You know, they
can run it 4 times.
Do it on 2nd down, do it on 3rd down, do it on 4th down. You're gonna get there. This is a pretty big 2-point conversion attempt. UWE could make it back to 24 points in 2 scores. But going to the air is going to be wide open, and he's dropped it. Dropped it. That potentially could prove costly if it does get down to crunch time and UWE get a couple of scores. But the score is going to remain Leeds Beckett 24, UWE Bullets 8. Yeah, we got a UWE player looking in severe pain there. I think it's as he jumped here, he might have jammed up his shoulder.
Oh, he makes the play.
Yeah.
It was Tom.
Tom.
So I thought that came out of Fred Nash's hands, but Tom there, the guy who's got 2 interceptions, makes a great play on the ball, but he does land quite heavily.
Yeah, he lands really awkwardly with that arm extended. That's rough. That's like shoulder, collarbone area.
I mean, it's getting close to the 4th quarter here. I feel like they have to score on this drive. Otherwise, I think the game could be done and dusted.
Yeah, season over if they don't produce something positive here. Leeds have done a fantastic job with the ball at driving slow, methodical drives that take time off the clock. This 3rd quarter's disappeared completely, and UWE have had, what, 1 drive?
Yeah, and it's that double wing. They've just burnt the clock.
Yep. They've just done a great job. They've found the open man in the pass game when they've needed it on 3rd downs. They've just really taken their time and just really controlled this clock.
Yeah, so here we go. The kickoff from Leeds is a high kick.
Yeah, end
it's
over
going to
end.
be fielded by Ethan Fischler, who's going to go up the middle.
Yeah, he's got some space.
But good tackle again. Leeds solid tackling all day, and UWE are going to start around about the 35-36 yard line. And as I said, they need to score on this drive, Craig.
Yeah, that's a good return. It sets them up with very decent field position. Get the ball to your playmakers, UWE. Their offensive line, which is usually so dominant, just needs to work like the unit we know they are, and just really start to make some yards.
Well, UWE's offensive line are missing Max Snell, their right tackle, who had a torn bicep in the last game, so that is a big miss for them. But again, that Leeds defensive line dominating the point of attack.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see where the refs are at with that one. Yeah.
End of the 3rd quarter. Here we go, crunch time. And the Leeds sideline getting very animated, shouting 4th quarter. They really do believe that they are going to win this game.
And they got every right to believe it at the moment.
They do.
They're up 16. They're playing the better football today. And, you know, they know Nottingham waits for them. And we know Nottingham and Leeds have had some barn burners over the last few years.
And
so
this season they've split the games 1-1. So they both won 1 and lost 1 when they've played each other twice. So if Leeds do get to the ship, you know, it's anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and I think Leeds want that revenge game. They want that. They want to prove they're the team, not only in the north, but if they win today, win in the final, then they are the team in the country.
Agreed, and here we go into the 4th quarter. It's now what I like to call squeaky bum time.
It is squeaky bum time for sure. But like you say, they've still got a full quarter to go. They're only 2 scores down.
It's 2 scores. I mean, you score here. You don't necessarily have to score too quickly here. Your defense gets a stop. You score again. You know, you're in this game. And there we go, nice quick pass, but
and that's a
it's
fumble.
Incomplete. Is it incomplete? Eric jumps on it. Yeah, they called it a catch and a fumble. Eric does a great job, the center there, just running across and jumping on that ball. Heads up play by the center.
And the thing is, we've seen UWE do have these plays in the past, but it just everything seems to be coming from a nervous disposition at the moment.
Leeds getting so animated on this
good
sideline.
run up the middle.
And there we go. UWE don't need to abandon the run game because they have a full quarter to play. So good play call in, get that first down, make it 1st and 10 again, keep driving the field, chunk, chunk, chunk. They're quicker when they're much better when they go quick.
Yes.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Screen play to Jersey out there. Needs to make that guy miss.
Yeah,
Again, great tackling.
Very high going into contact there from Jersey.
Yeah, Grayson Henry on the tackle. Again, Leeds showing that they're tackling so well today. UWE not really making the first guy miss. We're used to seeing UWE make the first guy miss, but it's not really happened today.
No, they're having to fight for every yard today. Good.
It's an empty set, pass out to KK Brooks. KK Brooks has a lane. He's going to get pushed out of bounds, and he's going to be 1st down territory inside the 40-yard line for a Bullets 1st down.
And the thing is, we have seen this UWE offense as much as it's not been on form today, they still have made plays. It's just been costly mistakes.
Another run up the middle, KK Brooks. Nice cut, back cut to the inside, but again, great tackle from the pursuing lineman, number 57, Harry Sayer, on the tackle. Little bit of handbags after the play. What you don't want here is a flag. You don't want a flag. Just walk away and get on with the game. And it looks like no laundry on the field, which is good. So UWE got trips to the top side. McClure back in the gun, hands it off to KK Brooks.
They're still making yards.
Yeah, and this is what I like from UWE. They're not abandoning the run game. They've got great success in the run game so far. Keep going on this drive.
Yeah, the coverage in the Leeds Carnegie pass game has been phenomenal. So this run game is where they're going to find success.
Again, KK Brooks straight up the middle.
Good gap.
Again, he's got another good gain on 2nd down. It is a 1st down, UWE Bullets. And UWE going quick here, trying to get the subs in as quick as they can. KK checks out, Abel and Packer jumps in.
Yeah, Leeds not making any subs to match it, so they're happy with the package they got out there on defense.
Yeah, better blocking up front by the UWE offensive line. It is Abel and Packer here. He's up the middle,
space.
He's got some space.
That is a big hit
He's
attempt.
still going,
on it.
He's still going. And he is down close to the goal line. This is the momentum that UWE need. They need to build on this and get in the end zone here.
People just bouncing all off of him there.
Yeah, lots of whistles, clock stopping. Is there a timeout here by one of the sides?
It doesn't, let's find out.
Timeout, Leeds Beckett. It's their 2nd timeout of the half. Timeout was called at 9 minutes 1.
So 9:01 left on the clock in this game, and a timeout from Leeds Beckett is their 2nd of the half. I think UWE have had 1 timeout this half, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's correct.
So they have 2 left, Leeds have 1, and it is going to be 1st and goal from about the 2.5 yard line. So UWE really need to punch this in because only 9 minutes left on the clock. Time does become a factor. So what they'll need is they'll need a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, they will. They're going to have to be so disciplined on defense. No missed tackles, not allowing the nifty quarterback to get out of the pocket, which he's been so good at today. Making sure coverage is there downfield, especially on 3rd downs. Just these mistakes that have been made today just need to be ironed out and disappear if you want to win the game today, UWE.
Yeah, Wilder has been great for the Beckett offense. Obviously, Matt Mariota, their usual quarterback, he's in kit today, but I haven't seen him take the field. So Zahir Wilder doing a great job in in Mariota's absence. It looks like UWE are going for that Jalen Hurts play here as well. But it looks like he's going to be stopped short.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from here. He looks like he's over the top of the pile.
Yeah, obviously UWE sideline saying he's in, but No signal from the referees yet. Lots of hands in the air, but no referee hand in the air, so...
It looks like the referees are going to discuss it, but...
Yeah, UWE are convinced that they're in the end zone. I'm guessing they'll just run the same play
yeah,
again.
they're saying they're not, so they're just waiting for Albert to get out of the way.
He's definitely in now,
Yeah,
surely.
he's got to be.
Twisting in. Still no signal. UWE celebrating, Dante celebrating, he thinks he's in.
Yeah.
And touchdown, UWE Bullets. That's exactly what they needed, but it's still not out of the danger zone. They have to get this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, critical 2-point attempt here for this UWE offense.
Yeah, they have to score here, a 10-point game now. You know, if they don't score here, it's still a 2-score game. So they have to get this important 2-point conversion.
Yeah, good effort from that Leeds front there to try and stop it at the point of attack. Very Palomalu-esque, diving over the top, you know.
It was the man who had that pick earlier, that Arthur Kingdom, number 47.
Yeah,
made a good athletic player there. UWE in that monster formation, all the big guys. This is an important play here. KK Brooks.
Not going to get there.
Is he in? Is he in? Yes, he's in. Yes, he is in for the 2-point conversion. The referee on this sideline's got his hands up.
Yeah. Just waiting for an official one. It was hard to tell from here. It's a shame the American football lines here are painted black. It's very difficult to see.
Yeah, he is in. Confirmation from Amir Brooks there. So it is going to be an 8-point game. This is exactly the start to the 4th quarter that UWE needed right here.
Yeah, and UWE, this is... by doing this, they've shown to themselves they're capable of it. They're capable of these long drives, these quick scores. They know they can win this game. Now, can the defense give the offense another opportunity to complete the comeback?
They have to. If you're a coach here, I'm gonna put this one out here. Do you go onside kick?
8 minutes to go? Probably not.
It would definitely be ballsy, that's for sure.
The thing is, like, UWE have done a good job of like getting some turnovers in general, turnovers on downs. The field position isn't necessarily an issue. If anything, kicking it long, Leeds kind of prefer that in a way because it means they can take more time off the clock.
Yeah,
so
I think you do trust your defense here, though. You know, they just have to make sure that they come up and make tackles because that's the thing that's been killing them. Max Parkinson gets the ball away.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a bounce there, but safely in the hands, goes to the floor.
Just slides down there. Brad Temple on the return. And Leeds, this is the game here, I feel.
Yeah.
If Leeds can burn off a good chunk of time here, maybe end it with a score, I think that is the game done. If they can burn sort of like 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes off the clock, it's going to be really hard for UWE to come back.
Yeah, if they can produce a drive like they did throughout that whole entire 3rd quarter, then
it's game over.
Yeah.
So what UWE need to do here is get that quick 3 and out.
Yeah, the fundamentals is what UWE need here with their tackling, with their in terms of getting penetration, nobody playing hero ball.
Yep. And just being disciplined as well. You know, flags again killing UWE today as they did last week, just not disciplined. They really need to cut these flags down. There is a run up the middle, and UWE stuffed the run. Devine is there on the tackle for loss. He's going to be playing his football in Finland this summer for the Vanton Taft.
No, they've got themselves a good player right there.
Yeah, they do. Great penetration through the line there, and he just comes up and sticks the guy. So now a lot of noise coming from the UWE sideline. They are now up for this game.
Yeah, this is the loudest I've heard them all day.
Yeah, they've been flat all day, haven't they? The sideline has just been flat, and as I said earlier, they came out of the changing rooms flat at half-time. So it's good to see them up.
Yeah,
this is what they need.
See a pass play potentially here from Leeds.
Yeah, Leeds are going to drop back to pass, and he is going deep. He's got a man, and it's just out of his reach. It's that man again he was looking for. It was Fred Nash, the intended receiver.
I've seen some whistles. I don't know if there's a flag.
Yeah, there is a flag down. It is in the area of a hold. If you UWE here, do you decline? I think you accept it. I think you still have to accept it.
Yeah, you have to
because you need the
You need the
ball
advantage.
back. Yeah, you need the ball back.
Holding. Offense, number 57. That's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
But again, another Leeds Beckett receiver, wide open.
Yep.
Something's got to change in this UE secondary here because they are struggling, and I guess that's why Leeds do keep going back to the pass, because they see that blown coverage. They see that their receivers are beating their DBs. Oh, it's a sweep this time, and
they got him in the backfield.
Comes up, makes the big tackle for loss, and that is a big play for the UE defense.
Yeah, that's absolutely huge. That makes this 3rd and about 30, I would say. 25 to 30 yards to make this first down. This is a big play for Leeds. They know they're capable of making this many yards in one play. We need to see the discipline from UE here.
Yeah, their secondary, though, they're going to need to cover for about 4 or 5 seconds because that QB is so shifty. He can create time in the pocket and on the roll as well. So the DBs really need to stay disciplined and make sure they do not blow the coverage. I can see Leeds trying to hit some intermediate here to try and make some yards after the catch as well.
Yeah, they need to, the secondary of UE need to really be aware of where that first down marker is.
Big down here for both teams.
And it's a flea flicker.
Flea flicker.
Nobody's falling for it. He's throwing it deep.
Oh, and it's dropped. The receiver had a chance. Eli Turner was there, and he's dropped it.
Yeah, I think it was Jersey going to try and highball that and missing it.
Yeah, Jersey went up. He climbed the ladder, missed the ball, and Eli Turner was there, and he just couldn't come away with the ball.
Yeah, I think just enough done there by Jersey to put him off. But yeah, nobody really falls for the flea flicker too much.
Now, why would you? It's 3rd and a mile. Oh, he had it. He had that ball.
And that was a great ball.
And he has a chance if he catches that to go to the end zone as well.
We're seeing UE players run to the sideline, maybe looking for a timeout before this punt goes off.
Leon going off the field.
Timeout, UWE. That is their 2nd timeout of the half.
Ooh, could be a costly timeout there. I think UE had 12 on the field.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be using in a game like this.
Yeah, you need your timeouts. Yeah, you need your timeouts. But it is an 8-point game, and UE are going to get the ball back with around about 6 minutes to go, which is a decent scenario for UE. This is what they wanted. They wanted it in their hands, but not only do they have to score a touchdown, they have to get the 2-point conversion as well.
Yeah, a lot of things have got to go UWE's way in the next 6 minutes.
And there's the snap. Don't hit the kicker, whatever you do. It takes a favourable Leeds bounce. Look at that.
It's still going.
And it's going to be down right around the, is that the 32-yard line?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, big plan.
Is there a flag?
Yeah, a lot going on back there.
If it's a flag, I think you re-kick this if it's a hold on the offense, because that's a really good punt.
You have to. Yeah, you have to there. You can't. But it looks like it's on UE. Maybe it was a hold on the return, but...
So if it's on UE, they can either have the 5 yards and re-kick, or they just take the 5 yards on the spot. I think if you're Leeds, you take the 5 yards, because that's such a great punt.
You're not punting further than that.
No. So just waiting for Amir Brooks to give us the call. It looks like it is on UE. So it just be another 5 yards.
Holding, return team number 5. That's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, UWE.
It was a hold. I thought it was an offside. So it was a hold, so it will be 10 yards, not 5. So more yardage in favour of Leeds there.
Yeah, and shock horror penalty for UE.
Yeah. Yeah, another penalty for UE. I can imagine that the Leeds sideline are going to get very animated and very loud on this drive, because UE, this is UWE's almost, it's pretty much their last chance. Just over 6 minutes to go. They really need to score on this drive.
Yeah, they've done everything they need to up to this point to still be in this game. This drive is so critical.
And there's the run. KK Brooks not quite getting a lot there. The backside DN making the tackle.
Yeah, Leeds have done a fantastic job of blowing up these inside run plays, making UE players have to make moves before they're ready. And another run.
There we go,
there is
KK
space.
Brooks straight up the middle. Nice cut and run.
And that will be a first down.
And
at
it
least.
is going to be a first down here. And I like the fact that UWE are sticking with the ground game here because it is working with them. Yes, it's burning clock, but they just need to go quick, hurry up to the line.
If you're confident you can score at the end of the drive, you still run. UWE at the line.
Making a change here. Coach Frankie Pankhurst doing an audible, changed the play.
Going to the air.
Here we go, Hamish McClure finding his man. He's got Dante Sparacco. Big hit!
Yeah, lovely hit.
Big hit from 23, Eli Turner. But it is a first down for the UWE Bullets.
Yeah, getting close to midfield now. This is a really nice start to this drive for the UWE offense.
Yeah, big hit.
Yeah, really good job. Really good job.
Here we go, back to the run game. KK
Yeah, and he's
Brooks,
straight up the
patient
middle.
running. Great run. It is going to be another first down.
And this is what we expected from this UWE offense. They've obviously needed to get a fire under them to play like we know what they're capable of, but we're finally here.
The question is, where was this in the first half, Craig? Where was it?
That Leeds are doing just a fantastic job of disrupting UWE's momentum, UWE's plan. And I think what we're seeing now is some of this Ironman football that Leeds have been playing maybe coming back to haunt them a little bit in terms of players getting a bit tired on these key drives.
Yeah, a referee's timeout here. Maybe something wrong with the chains, I think. Looks like it's been fixed now. And it is going to be 1st and 10 in Leeds territory.
Yeah, it's been a good start to this drive for you, doing everything they need to. Still plenty of time on the clock.
Oh, that is a great play.
Yeah, and they've had that covered all day.
Yeah, Grayson Henry there with the tackle. And why are UWE going away from the run? Like,
yeah, look at this, just straight up, not buying it at all.
it's just covered. The corner just comes off his man and hits it.
Yeah, the wide receiver, I'm guessing he's meant to go for a safety there, but he needed to get a chip on that.
Is
You see
able
the
to
run? That's a
pack
good
up.
run. That is a good run.
Sorry, it's KK Brooks on the run. My apologies, KK Brooks. With the patient run in and the cut.
Yeah, and just like that, it's about 3rd and 3.
Yeah, clock. And there is a Leeds player down, so the clock will stop. Not sure if he's... Yeah, I don't think he's hurt. I think he's done it to stop.
Yeah,
the play.
he was
He's
pointing it. Yeah, he was pointing at his wrist, like, "Yo, man,
Yeah,
can
no,
we
he
keep the
jumps
clock?
off.
Can we keep the clock moving or what?" Like,
Smart. Hey, that's a smart play by the
hey, yeah,
defensive lineman.
if the refs aren't going to force you to use a timeout for that, then yeah, do it.
Smart play by the D lineman.
He's knackered.
There.
They've been playing quick ball.
That's a veteran play right there.
Didn't even hide it. Didn't even pointing at his wrist. I rate it.
And the clock is now running. You got to be quick here. Is 3rd and about 3. They go to the ground game.
And that will be a first down.
Yeah, KK Brooks with the first down. They're definitely riding his coattails on this drive.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see UWE go straight to the line again. I think they're starting to see some hands on hips, some deep breaths from these Leeds players.
Yeah, they need to go fast. It's what's been most successful for UWE. Abel and Packer just checks in now at running back. And it is going to be him. He does get a call. He's got a crease.
And he's still up.
And a great run. He's a big man to bring down.
Yeah.
He's tough to bring down. Abel and Packer showing his patience through the hole. Great blocking up front.
Yeah, really good job there. You have to go low to try and tackle him, and even then it was not enough as we go to the run game again.
Yeah, Abel again. Abel and Packer this time goes out, and big punishing hit there. Dan Francis again in on a tackle.
Yeah, took advantage of him being a little bit off balance there as he tried to cut. Still able to fall forward, which you like to see. And we're going to be looking about 2nd and 5.
Yeah, UWE going quick here again. Snapping the ball. And Abel misses the tackle. Yeah, good. He makes the guy miss in the backfield and gets some positive gains. Leeds did have an opportunity to bring him down for a tackle for loss there.
Well, and then if anything, this might be Leeds getting off their game plan a little bit, knowing that it's going to be a run and just trying to force the issue there.
Yeah,
unable to do so.
With the clock now around about 3 minutes, obviously ours is an unofficial time, but the clock, we're around about 3 minutes and change here. This is the drive.
Yeah,
this is it here.
You
this
need
is
to
the ball
punch
game.
this in. You need to punch in the 2, and then we'll see how Leeds respond.
KK Brooks is going to be stopped in the backfield.
That's a great tackle on. I
Keenan
believe that was actually
John.
3rd down. They didn't give the 1st down on that previous play, which makes it 4th and about 3.
This is the ball game here.
This is it.
This is the ball game. UWE have to convert here. UWE have to convert.
Yeah, they don't have the timeouts to stop Leeds from running the clock out.
Oh, they're going to get offside. It's going to be offside. Free play. Oh,
and he gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ethan Fischler.
Over the corner.
With the grab in the end zone. He is a touchdown for UWE Bullets. What a grab.
And now the most critical
Offside.
2-point conversion.
Defense. That penalty is declined.
And it's declined.
The result of the play is a touchdown.
What a throw and catch.
And just like that, it's a 2-point game.
2-point game. It comes down to this, Craig. And what a crazy game we've had.
Yeah, this has been an insane second half with how low scoring that first half was.
Oh, just over the DB's head there. Ben Mitchell will be kicking himself.
Yeah, he is. You can see him head down. He knows he can do better than that.
UWE have to score here. This 2-point conversion. What have they got? They're going with that same monster play. He is into the end zone.
And just like that,
2-point conversion. We got a tie ball game.
24-24. 2.5 to 3 minutes left to play. How exciting is this? And the rain is falling. The heavens have opened. Even the big man upstairs wants to see the end of this game now.
What a ball game so far. Both teams absolutely relentless, and whoever wins this game today, they deserve to win it because either team have been just absolutely brilliant all day.
The ebbs and flows throughout these 4 quarters have been amazing. Again, like you say, whoever wins this is going to go into the final with so much confidence to win a tight game such as this.
Yeah, and UWE have got to play defense again now. They've got to play defense here. And could the kicking game of Leeds come into play?
We've seen them go for a kick earlier. We know they're confident in that area of special teams. They did miss though. They have missed a couple, so maybe they don't go to that well this time. But hey, if there's 10 seconds left and you got a 30-yard kick, you know you're still going for it.
Yep. So Max Parkinson lines up for the kick, and it is away. It is a good kick.
Yeah, very deep.
Fielded by Brad Temple, number 14.
And good job from UWE getting the man down.
You can see the body language, and it's just changed on both sidelines. It looks like all the gas has been taken out of Leeds here, and UWE have suddenly got it, and their tails are up now, and Carnegie are the ones that are looking a little bit down, a little bit low with the body language, which is just a complete shift in momentum.
A complete 180, and that sort of thing happens when you've got an 18-point lead and it disappears. It's hard to have your head held high.
So here we go. It is crunch time now, getting into the closing moments of this game. Are we going to get overtime, Craig?
I don't know if my heart can take overtime right now. It's just been an exciting last 10-15 minutes of football.
Wilder certainly won't want overtime here, like if he has anything to say about it.
No, and they're going to go to the air immediately.
Great
Good cut block. He's got tons of time and space. He goes for a little dump off and he drops it!
No! Costly drop. Eli Turner's dropped a couple of passes now. Obviously his confidence down a little bit, but again, that medium sort of range route, he does become open.
Yeah, UWE just don't have an answer for that. That's great cut block, by the way, on that. Yeah. And he still gets in the face. You know what I mean? He gets up, goes to make a play, and yeah, good block there from 27. Very unfortunate drop there.
It does stop the clock with an incomplete pass here. And Leeds back out. I feel like Leeds are just going to pass the ball here because it's where they've had the most success.
Yeah, they've done extremely well through the air. Their quarterback's done really well. We do see a little sweep. He's going to get to the edge potentially.
Good
He cuts it back up.
Good cut. And a nice run.
Yeah, and that's going to be a first down, I believe.
Yeah, first down, Leeds.
Yeah, he did a really good job of cutting up, finding the space and making 10 yards there on a play that looked like it was going to be tackled for a short gain.
The Leeds fans and parents that have come to watch, they've just piped up a little bit now. They're getting involved in the game. They know that they need the fans to kind of spur them on.
We've got a missed tackle by UWE.
Another missed tackle. That man, Dan Francis, being shifty. They do get positive yards. It should have been a tackle for loss, but Dan Francis doing his best impressions of beast mode there.
Yeah, he's done extremely well in all aspects of the game today. Very solid runner.
He's definitely in the running for MVP, that's for sure. Leeds again, they got second down at about 8.
And they're just going for a
It's
flea
a
flicker
flea
again.
flicker
Nobody
again.
buying it again.
He's going deep. He's got
his
a man. A great play by Jersey Eckhorst. He is there. Great coverage. Incomplete pass. Freddie Ash tried to climb the ladder and catch that ball, but Jersey was there.
Yeah, and insane athleticism there from Jersey. He's a shorter
boy
man
can
there,
get up.
and he got up.
He has got ups, that's for sure. Again, we see that flea flicker from Wilder. Goes
What an
deep.
arm.
Yeah,
Absolute
great
cannon
arm.
on him.
Ah, look at that.
Great
Jersey
job.
just gets up higher than the receiver.
And it's third down.
This is a big down here, big point in the game.
And they're going to
Wilder.
the air. And it's picked!
Donnell Williams has picked him off! Donnell Williams with the big pick for the UWE defense.
What an athletic play. He came from out of nowhere. The receiver falling to the floor to try and catch that ball as safely as he can, and he came flying out of nowhere to intercept that ball.
Oh, my heart is racing, Craig. What a play.
Great
The
job.
receiver had a
That
chance.
is a 2-minute warning at 1:54. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining.
Donnell Williams just cuts in front of him, and what a time to make a play. Hey, big players show up in big time situations.
They absolutely do, and we're seeing this whole UWE team show up in a big time situation in this fourth quarter.
Where was this all game, Craig? Where was it?
I don't have the answers because I can barely get the questions out right now.
I mean, it was 24-8. And UWE have come back, put 16 points unanswered on the board. And it's going to be no game there.
Yeah, and 79 trying to get some hype on the
He's trying to
sideline.
pump
He
his
needs
guys
to.
up,
He can
yeah.
clearly see that the heads have dropped on this Carnegie sideline.
It's going to be 2nd and 8. Here's KK Brooks again.
And just no space now.
Yeah, no. Interesting from UWE to go 2 runs back to back.
Just the same run play. They've seen it work. Like, just because something gets blown up doesn't mean it's going to get blown up second time, but we are looking at about 3rd and 7 now.
But UWE have an opportunity to win the game in regulation here.
Yeah.
Like, don't take it to overtime. Just try and win the game here. Slot uncovered on this side to the trip side.
He's not looking this way, but he has got the pass out.
He's got it complete to Jersey Eckhorst. The Jersey Eckhorst gets out of bounds for the first down.
Huge conversion by the UWE offense there.
And UWE showing that tempo here, executing well in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, getting to the line, under a minute to go as we re-see this pass and catch. UWE going for a run. He's still on his feet.
Yeah, KK Brooks, great run up the middle. Don't think he's got quite enough for the first down. It's going to be 2nd down and short, but the clock keeps ticking. UWE only have 1 timeout.
And I tell you what, now 1 timeout is enough.
Yeah, they're not choosing to use it here. Clock's still running, less than a minute to go. He's going deep down the right sideline.
Oh, that's
PI.
all there's got to be.
Yeah,
That's
PI.
got to be.
Yeah, it's PI.
And that is such a shame to give up a penalty in that situation.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it is a heads-up play by the DB because Jersey has got
He's
a
gone.
chance
Yeah,
at catching that
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
So I don't mind the penalty there, I think.
You know what, you've got a really good point there, yeah, because it's only 15
It's 15,
yards.
yeah.
So
So, I mean, if it was NFL, that would be on the 1 yard line because
Yeah.
it's in the end zone. But as it's NCAA rules, it'll just be a 15-yard penalty. And I think Jersey had the step there to make the grab, whether he catches it or not, but I think it's a smart play by the DB.
Yeah, it was a great
Pass
throw as well.
interference, defence, number 13. That's a 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's kind of hoping for a time update from the
Yeah,
referee
I wanted a time
there.
check as well, yeah, but our clock is saying about 39 seconds. Obviously ours is unofficial here, but
it's about that.
It's around about that mark.
Great throw, yeah, he gets behind him, he's there looking.
He does, yeah. I think he's got a chance at catching that ball in the end zone.
He
So
really does.
Heads up, I'm going to say heads up play by the DB there.
Yeah, great job.
So here we go, Hamish McClure back to pass. He's scrambling
he should just
left.
take off, he should just take off and slide.
Here's the hold. There's a flag for holding. Hamish McClure is going to get out of bounds, but it is going to come back for a holding penalty. And again, penalties just killing UWE.
That is a terrible time to give up a holding penalty. 10 yards for a holding penalty.
Yeah, that's tough. That's not what you want.
Holding, offence, number 53. That's a 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replays first down.
It's a shame because Hamish got to about the 5-yard line
Yeah,
there. That would have been first
really
and goal,
run.
and that could have been the game put to bed. As we see Hamish McClure on the replay, obviously in vain because of the hold, but
yeah, just showing that
agonising.
athleticism. First and 20 as well is it's a hard number to deal with mentally, but you just take each down as they come. You know, there's about 30 seconds left in this game. You've still got one timeout.
You do have one timeout, so you could run the ball here, or you could pass it short and get down inbounds and call a timeout quick and have a couple of shots to the end zone. Hamish
He has
McClure
got
back
people
to pass.
open. He's got to go.
Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. He's going deep. Oh, he had a chance, Dante Sparacco there. He had a chance, but it is incomplete. Good coverage by LEEDS BECKETT, as they have been doing all day in the secondary.
Yeah, good job disrupting that. Hamish really trying to make something happen here. Does well to find a man that deep downfield while scrambling.
Dante had a chance. And the QB Wilder there just to disrupt it a little bit.
And that's the kind of play we've seen Dante make this year. He'll be kicking himself after that.
Yeah, I don't know how much time we've got left. Maybe one play. Clock stoppage here by Amir Brooks.
Are they calling that the end of the game?
Timeout.
No.
UWE. That is their third and final timeout. We have 6 seconds remaining.
So 6 seconds. This will be, our play clock said 7,
we
were there or
kept track of it
thereabouts.
well.
This looks like it could be the last play of the game. If you're UWE, you need a touchdown. If you're LEEDS, you either need a turnover or just a stop to take it to overtime.
Yeah, good time to call the timeout. It's a shame we're looking at, we're 30 yards away from the end zone for this UWE offense because of that hold.
Yeah, it's costly.
We know they've got a good passing game. We know they've got the ability to get there in one play, but with 6 seconds to go, we're probably looking at overtime.
Yeah, this is the last play of the game here, and this could be it. We could be going to overtime, and nobody wants to see that. Or maybe if you're neutral, you do.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you've been enjoying today's game and you want more, you absolutely do.
The ebbs and flows of this one, it's definitely been a classic, that's for sure. Obviously LEEDS well back into coverage, sending quite a few guys. Hamish McClure, he needs to get rid of that ball. He needs to get rid of that ball. Here he goes, it is up.
It's a touchdown!
Is it a touchdown?
Is that a touchdown?
Is that a touchdown? Has
He's in the end zone!
done it? He's caught the ball! It is a touchdown, UWE Bullets!
After dropping the ball on the previous play, he has certainly made up for it. There is laundry on the field. Hamish was moving around a lot. It could be in the vicinity of holding.
Oh,
Everybody's celebrating. The refs are speaking with the LEEDS
confirmed
player.
yet.
But we will find out what this
Whistles
flag
here.
is.
Whistles. Oh. Here we go. Referees having a conversation. This could be a big
This is
call.
huge. This is huge.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by the offensive sideline.
Yeah,
I mean,
completely
I mean, you can
understandable.
completely understand the sideline.
Will be cancelled. That is the
That
end
is
of
the
the
end
game.
of
That
the
is the end
game.
of- oh my
And
God.
UWE
It does
have
not.
punched their ticket into the national final, but Leeds Beckett Carnegie, you guys need to hold your heads high. That was a fantastic showing of football, and that was an incredible game to watch.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of frustrations, understandably so, from the Leeds sideline, but they
Yeah.
have played phenomenally well today. They deserve all the praise in the world
They
for
do,
how much
they
they brought
do.
it today. And they played their hearts out.
Yeah,
They
you've-
really showed what Leeds Beckett Carnegie football is all about.
Yeah, you got to feel for these guys, man. I mean, tough, but that's the sports for you. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser.
Yeah,
and,
it's-
unfortunately for Leeds on this occasion, it's them. But they played their hearts out today. They had a fantastic showing. They pushed UWE to their absolute limits, but UWE showing what championship caliber side they are by coming down with it on the last play of the game.
Let's watch this again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's watch this again. Hamish just keeping it alive, moving around. The offensive line doing a great job to not give up any penalties. He just sends it into the end
There
zone.
he is, and Dante Sparacco is just there. It
And
goes
it's
over
so
two
close,
defenders.
so close to
And
being
Ethan Fisher almost knocks it out of his
Ethan Fisher not
hands,
seeing the
but-
man in front of him.
Dante Sparacco with the great grab. And again, we need to watch this again. This is insane. Hamish McClure, and a great job by the offensive line, not holding,
Yeah, it
as
was
you
close.
say.
Yeah, it was close
and
there.
there
and you
goes
let
the
go.
bomb over 3 Leeds defenders. Oh, and he holds on to it for the score.
That is, if you can't write fairy tales
No,
that end in more dramatic
you
fashion
cannot.
than that.
that was incredible.
And here comes the cavalry.
That was incredible, but Leeds Beckett, you need to hold your heads high, fellas. That was a fantastic showing of football.
Yeah, that's one of the best football games I've seen all year. That might be the best game in BUCS this year. Phenomenal from both sides. I've said that word phenomenal a lot, but it really sums up today.
It does. I mean, it is the perfect word for today.
Yeah,
It is a phenomenal performance by both sides, and and as I said, sport, there has to be winners and losers, and unfortunately for Leeds on this occasion, it was them coming up short.
and it does mean we're set up for a rematch of last year's final, as UWE will be playing Nottingham.
Yeah, playing Nottingham in the final, so a rematch of the championship last year. It's going to be at Nottingham again for Big BUCS Wednesday. It'll be on the Tuesday evening.
To kick off the
to
whole
kick
day.
off Big BUCS Wednesday. Stay with us here, guys, because we will be joined by a player or two, maybe a coach or two, just to sum up and debrief about the game, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for a few of these coaches to get their words out after that ending.
Yeah, I think so. It's, I mean, what a game. I mean, I'm a little bit speechless here as well, Craig, being a University of the West of England alum and being, being involved with the team. You see Tom there with a sling on. Hopefully that's not too bad of an injury for him.
Yeah,
the
he
2
played-
interceptions
yeah,
today.
he
He
played
had a
so
great
well.
game. I mean, talks of MVP, Craig. Who are you
I
thinking?
can't even think. I can't. That's just so exciting by the end there. UWE turned it on in the second half completely. I think those turnovers from Tom, even though the first half didn't produce points, were very, very key.
Yeah.
I think if we look at the UWE running backs, getting first downs when they mattered in those last 2 drives, their defense coming up huge
Yeah.
in that fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
Donnell Williams with that pick late on as well. Great play by him in the closing moments of the game to give UWE that opportunity to drive down the field and score. I mean, it's hard to just pick one player. Like you said, it was such a team effort. The offense really didn't make much of a showing in that first half, but they turned it on in the second half, and
Yeah.
they can't afford to do that against Nottingham.
No, not at all. And I think UWE, I'm not going to say got lucky. They played extremely well today, but I think you could see the Leeds players getting more and more tired from playing that Ironman football.
Yeah.
That did contribute to them coming back and winning this game, and they're not going to have that in the final against Nottingham.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lost for words. That was just incredible game of football. And as you see the players just shaking hands,
Yeah, the line's taken quite a while today, but I think that's understandable. All
Yes,
these players have a
sad-
lot of
sad
respect.
faces. And obviously as well, for some of the Leeds players, this will be their last game as
Yep.
a Carnegie, in a Carnegie uniform. So you feel for those guys as well that have played their last game of football here. But UWE proving to be the better side today, just by a margin of 1 score.
Yeah.
And I think it does it justice. I think it is a 1-score game today.
Yep.
I think the score does the game justice.
Yeah, and it took all 60 minutes to get that win. Well, 48 minutes to get that win.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for the UE players to come down. I'll see if I can grab someone to have a quick chat with, but
yeah,
I mean,
I'm just trying to remain professional despite the fact we just saw UE win on the final play of the game.
It's unbelievable.
Like, we cannot understate how
unbelievable
amazing that is.
Yeah, yeah, unbelievable, and you know, great job.
We'll see if we get some players over.
Yeah, so just inviting Donnell Williams over. We'll get a word of him in a second.
Yo, Raps is locked down. Don't do it on the inside of the field now. Don't do it.
Donnell Williams, great game from yourself today. You had that, well, I'm not going to say game-winning interception, but you had the interception that gave the UE offense the chance to drive down and score at the end there. How were you feeling after that interception?
I was feeling good. I was happy that everybody was doing their job, staying on their keys, and I just gave the offense another opportunity to score.
Yeah, and they did just that. Very methodical drive towards the end of the game by them. Who was a standout performer for you today on your team?
Tom.
Yeah, Tom did.
Yeah, Tom
my
balled
guy
out.
Tom, yeah, he balled out today. But I mean, as a collective group, we all did well. But I feel like Tom did. He stood out today.
Yeah, and what do you think about the Leeds outfit? You know, they certainly brought it to you today. How do you feel about them?
Definitely brought some grit to the field. I mean, there was nothing new. They just executed on some plays, and the better man just won today.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, congratulations on making your way to the national championship.
Thank you,
You're playing Nottingham Gold in the final, and we'll
Yes.
look forward to that rematch of last year. So congratulations on the win. All the best.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Donnell Williams there with the closing moment interception.
Yeah, and he brings up the best point of all. Leeds executed so well today, so well today, and it took UE 3 quarters to get to that same level of execution.
Yeah, they did. They definitely took a while, and again, penalties hurt them a lot today. And I'm going to say the same thing again. They need to clean that up for the final, because a team like Nottingham, they're just as good as this Leeds outfit. They will make them pay.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is in Nottingham's field. Again, you know, it's they're going to be more comfortable, like on a 90-yard pitch. You know, they know it better. They play there all the time. They're confident there. Okay, UE came in and won last year, but I'm sure that's going to put light a fire under them. And if UE come in and start giving up penalties all the time, it's going to get out of hand quickly. So.
Yeah, just enjoying the scenes here. So just having a little look back at the highlights. Here's that Donnell Williams interception.
Just a
what
great
a great
job.
play by Donnell Williams there, stepping in front of his man to give UE offense the opportunity to go down and score.
Yeah, that is such a... Heads were already starting to get low on this Leeds sideline, and seeing that interception, knowing that they're giving this really, really good UE offense a chance.
Yeah,
and it's a chance they took.
Here's the last play of the game again, and just reliving this moment. Hamish McClure giving time to his players, and Dante Sporacco
so
just
close to
not
being knocked
dropping
out.
that ball, holding it on to it for the UWE win. I mean, crazy scenes here. I would have liked to have got a word with one of the Leeds players, but obviously they are down by the goal line, having their debriefs.
Yeah, and it's starting to rain a little bit here, so yeah, we'll see if we can get anybody else, but I think we will be coming to the end quite shortly here as we see UE having a little chat and celebrating. Enjoy it, lads, these moments.
Hey, they're memories for a lifetime, that's for sure. Championship games don't come around too often. Me, myself, I've only ever played in 2 in my whole career, and I've been playing 17 years. So, you know, it's a very difficult just to get to the championship game, let alone win it. So, great job by these guys. You know, they showed grit, determination to get to where they are and to make that final score in favour of them.
Yeah, and on their way to the final, for a reminder of everybody that's watching that will be looking to tune into the final, I believe it will be BUCS directly that will be broadcasting it. So you won't hear the sultry sounds of me and Greener.
Yeah, that's a shame.
You know, I'd love to commentate on the final. I nearly passed out from cheering so much on the sideline last year. So
yeah, hey BUCS, if you're listening, you know we are available for commentary. Just let us know. Just let us know. But yeah, I mean, what a game. Okay, so we've now got defensive coordinator T coming in for a chat. T, how do you feel the game went for you today? Emotional, right?
Yeah, no, it was tough, man. It was tough. Like, at the end of the day, Leeds are a national championship winning program. We played them in the semi-final last year. They beat Nottingham this year, so they're no slouches, man. They've got ballers all around, and to be honest, man, they pushed us right to the edge, and we appreciate that kind of game.
Yeah, who stood out for you today on your defensive side of the ball?
Wow. So I've got, I think, obviously my entire defense, I love them all, but I have to shout out Tom Evans.
Yeah.
Reason why I'm shouting out Tom Evans is Tom Evans started the year on the second team as the starting QB for them. We convinced him to play for the first team. I convinced him that he was a good enough athlete to be my starting free safety. And, you know, there was some pushback, but I've trusted him, I've had faith in him, and he had 2 picks.
Yeah, he did. He balled out. Game. And he had that important pass breakup on the 2-point conversion as well.
Conversion. And then shout out to Nels as well.
There you go. There's one of his picks right there on the screen.
So I got 3 picks from my DBs, both of my safeties. One of them was playing that corner today. But honestly, my entire defense balled out, and they stepped it up when they needed to. So much love to them.
Yeah, they did. They definitely turned it on. And looking now, you'll play Nottingham in the final. You'll rest up, repeat. You know, we get a repeat of the championship from last year.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, this wasn't an easy game. That's not going to be an easy game. Nottingham are one of the best teams in the country. Obviously, I believe UWE are the best team in the country. But, you know, we're on to put on a show, both programs. And whichever way it falls, we know it's going to fall our way. That's how we train. That's how we prepare. But whichever way it falls, it's going to be a great game. So I'm excited for it.
You've absolutely earned your place in the final after today's game.
It made us work for it. Oh, man, yeah. No easy ride out here, man. That's how it goes.
No, and fantastic job for you and the coaching staff and all the players. So good luck in the final. We will be there with you.
Yeah,
and
I'm excited to have you guys on the side now. Thank you.
Cheers,
right,
thanks, T. And I think we'll get one more person in, shall we? I think it's only fair.
Here he comes, the guy who caught the touchdown. Well, the last touchdown, the winning touchdown for the game. Dante, how were you feeling after that touchdown catch?
I don't know, man. I was pretty emotional after that. That was I just love this team, man, and excuse me.
Hey, take your time, because it was an emotional game with the ebbs and flows. I think you got your family here with you as well watching.
Yeah, man, my family got
so
made
great to see
Is
that mum cheering?
That's my mom. That's my mom. But first of all, I just want to give a big shout out to Beckett, man. They put on a hell of a team.
Yep.
They're a hell of a program, man, and they came with it today. And then, of course, I got to give a shout out to my guys. You know. Just never letting adversity get the best of us. We handled adversity, down 2 scores. You know, we fought back, and you know, I can't put into words how proud I am of this team, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're proud of the team. Everybody watching is proud of the team. We're proud of you as an individual as well. You talk about adversity just within yourself. The last 2 plays went to you. The first one, an uncharacteristic drop that you made up for on the final play of the game. For me, watching that, it was like so sweet to see you be able to redeem yourself that quickly and put the team on your back like that. And even though you nearly got tackled by your own teammate,
yeah, he nearly knocked the ball out. He was so close to knocking that ball out.
You guys played so well. There's been penalties all year that have been really frustrating to watch, and on that final play, I just think you should all be extremely proud of how well that executed to show you deserve to be in the final.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. I love this team. I love all the support we get. Big shout out to the fans. Big shout out to the cheerleaders, all the people who came out and watched us. Thanks to LEEDS BECKETT for coming down, and we're going to get ready. A big one in a couple of weeks. So whoever we face, we're going to be ready for them, and we look forward to it.
I can tell you, Sace, you got Nottingham Gold in the final. They beat SGS Pride today. So
we're ready to go, and we'll be ready.
Have a little look at this. So this is the final play of the game right here.
Hamish. It's one hell of a job keeping the play alive there at the end of the play. You know, smart football, no one committing a penalty there.
It
And
just
then
goes
just,
over the 2 defenders and
we're
then
just
3 defenders.
there it is.
unbelievable.
I started crying right there. So
Yeah, how do you feel watching that back now?
I'm gonna start crying again. So you better get me off the mic before
well,
the waterworks start.
Congratulations, good luck
Thank
in
you
the
so
ship.
much. I appreciate
Can't
it.
wait
Thank
to
you.
see you
Well done.
there,
So well
and
done.
all the best.
And one more thing, thank y'all for doing this. You guys are so professional. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate CheersMate Productions and all the people who are make this stream happen. So thank you so much.
No worries, all the
Thank
best.
you. You have a good one. Congratulations.
Yeah, so Dante Sparacco there, just emotional. Obviously, as you can imagine, with the last play of the game, making it count. His family here from the States coming to watch.
I was crying. Yeah, you know, the waterworks were everywhere after that play. And you can't blame the man for getting emotional. That was just phenomenal football all around. Great interview from him. Love to hear from him. Glad to see his family are out here. That makes it extra special to win like this. But as we come towards the end here and we look to sign off, Greener, is there any final words from yourself?
Yeah, Craig, obviously you're going to miss this. We're going to get another season. It's our last game of broadcasting for me and you this season. So we'll look for next season. But, you know, good luck to UWE Bullets in the championship game. It should be a hell of a game, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I recommend everybody tunes in to watch that. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors, TeamBuildr, PlayOverseas, and EP Sports. And again, thank you to CheersMate Productions for, again, producing just an excellent product.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you in the championship game.
Have a good afternoon, guys.